From the StreamYard Studios on YouTube, this is Jeopnerdy. And here's your host, John DeMarco.
Well, greetings, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Jeopardy. We're glad you're here, and with us, as always, is our co-host, Professor Brainy Specs.
Hey, John, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you as well.
It looks like you have some Klingons behind you.
Indeed. Well, if they're a little bit hazy, it might be because they're in a dreamlike state. You know how that can happen sometimes.
Yes, I am aware of that.
Indeed. So we already have quite a few people joining us today. So let's say a quick hello to everyone, and then we'll go ahead and get started in tonight's games as we continue to work towards our special game on week 100. I want to say greetings to Mikey. Good to see you as well. Welcome also to Patrick. Hello to Chaz, and welcome also to Brad Wolf. Greetings to Brother Jay, who's been in here for a while as well. Kapla to Vertebrae 5. It's good to see you as well. Greetings to Mike Richards, and welcome also to Omnicast, who is our returning champion this week. Greetings to Gap After Dark. Glad you're here. Welcome also to T-Dowd and to Aravic, which I believe brings us up to date. Now, Mike Richards has an interesting question. He wants to know if there's a betting pool on the arrival of Bird's new kidney stone. I don't have any information on that. You may have to check with Bird. We might be hearing from him in a little while as well.
It's a distinct possibility.
Good way to put it.
Indeed.
As I mentioned, Omni is our returning champion, so we'll bring him up and his first two challenges for this evening in round one. So let's say hello. Welcome, Omni. Glad you could join us.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome, Omni.
How's it going?
Good. Welcome to Star.
Manufactured champion.
Triumph.
You stole the victory from me.
Right. Stolen.
You reached
Welcome,
up on the
Patrick.
scoreboard and stole the points away.
Took it right off the... You have to shout it like Cisco. You can't just say the words. You have to shout it.
Always fun to see
dear.
that he will not say anything, but he is still here.
So who is this Star person? I don't think he's played before.
Long time listener, first time caller.
It says, let's fly. Nice.
Heck yeah.
So Star, I guess you have a long road to get into one of the top 3 spots.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Of course you don't.
For those of us like Star who might be joining us for the first time, we are currently accumulating points through week 99. Then week 100, the people with the top 3 most points will be playing in a special game. So
I'm already number
looking
2.
forward to that.
True champion. I'm glad you're in uniform tonight, Jeff. It makes me happy.
That didn't take long.
What uniform? I don't know what you're talking about. I've never talked to you
Professor
before.
is back in plaid.
They're both in plaid, if you didn't
There's
notice.
2 Jeffs on the panel tonight.
You see?
What's going on? Where's John?
I knew the comment would take no more than 2 minutes. Based when I saw them on the screen, I go, yep, here come the comments.
It was 4 minutes, but okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Hopefully next week they'll both have beards.
I don't think so.
And John has to start wearing glasses.
That is
Don't
not
hold
a
your breath.
distinct possibility.
I could take my glasses off. Would that help?
Oh my God, you look like 100 years older.
Well, thanks. Thanks.
That's
I
bad.
appreciate it. I'd
This
look
is
closer to my real age.
Definitely currying favor with the judges here, Mr. Starr. Good job.
Every bit helps.
Well, welcome, gentlemen.
Hello, hello.
And Bunny.
Let's play.
Are you all ready to play?
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready
Oh, yeah.
for a week.
Patrick?
Yeah.
All right. Let's play Jeopnerdy.
Our first category tonight is P planets. Star Trek 3, fill in the blank.
No, what? That's not what I was expecting.
For our visual category, we have alliterative appellations. In other
I wonder.
words,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say that that means you're getting a picture of a person where both parts of their name start with the same letter.
I want to know, Star, how you would know what to expect since you haven't been here before.
Sire, I'm an avid watcher of John's videos.
See.
What you leave behind.
What do we
And
do?
finally, Ron Jones episodes. I'm going to be describing an episode where he composed the music. I want you to name the episode.
What?
Making
Rigged.
it hard, making it hard again. Making it hard.
Wow, T-Dowd. Don't encourage Professor Brainy Specs to move around too much, or his headphones will knock his toupee askew. What is this? What is this?
You have a toupee?
I do not.
I think you do. I think the truth just came out.
T-Dowd is spreading lies about me. Omnicast, returning champion. You get to go first.
Yeah,
Away from
let's
the category.
let's do What You Leave Behind for 500, please.
What a surprise.
You son of a.
The cargo door at Dominion headquarters was made of this material, meaning that the explosives brought by Damar and Company wouldn't even make a dent.
What is neutronium?
That's it.
That was a $500 question. Rigged.
Rigged. Right.
Star, let's see if you can find an easy 500 or something else.
This better be easy. Fill in the blank 500.
If I wanted to ride home, would I be trying to blank a space flight?
What is charter?
That's right.
Rigged. It's all
That
rigged.
That was rigged. That was easy. That was rigged. That was purposely put there in case Omni picked that one.
Wow.
Wow.
But you picked it. All right, Patrick, can you duplicate
wrinkle in
their
your
efforts?
Hell no. Let's try the middle one for 500. Why not? Damn it.
Is that a better 500?
I have no freaking idea.
That's a better 500.
I'm gonna pass.
All right. Omni,
What do I have to do here? What is it?
Name the
name the
character.
character. And it's an alliteration, both first and last name.
No, pass.
Like
What
Reed
does
Richards.
alliteration mean?
Star.
Peter
Star.
We will pass. I don't get it.
Surprised you don't remember Bjorn Benson.
Oh, okay.
Must be because
No.
your ugly bags of mostly water.
Ugly
Oh,
bags of mostly
exactly.
water.
Okay.
And Brad Wolf is saying, don't listen to Star. Obviously, a 900-plus-year-old being such as yourself doesn't look a day over 500. Well, thank you, Brad Wolf. I appreciate that.
500,000 maybe.
Wow.
I'd be honored. Omnicast, it's your turn.
What You Leave Behind for 4.
Wynn was annoyed that Ducat kept calling her this name, insisting that he instead address her as Eminence.
What is What You Leave Behind?
That is incorrect.
Star?
Oh, it's not the episode. It's who
Well, who is Adami?
That's correct. It would have been quite odd if Ducat was calling her what you leave behind.
I have to read the question a little bit closer.
Stop calling me the episode title.
I'm like, what?
I wonder what you were going with there. Star, you've got the lead and control. It's all rigged. I tell you.
Rigged.
I've got him flustered. I have him right where I want him. Fill in the blank for 400.
To expect one to order blank in a bar is not logical.
What is poison?
That's correct.
Well done. Patrick.
Let's try P Planet for 300. Really?
Rig.
Right.
All right. You got the daily double. You don't have any points. You are 2,200 off the lead, but you can bet up to 1,000 points.
1,000, please.
Let's try 600.
600. All right. Here we go.
In one possible future, the Federation engaged and defeated the Sphere Builders in a pivotal battle fought in the vicinity of this planet.
Boo.
Uh,
Come on now. I even know this one. I hate this show.
yeah, and it's not. Oh,
Damn non-canon show.
what is Procyon 5? I don't know.
Good guess.
Really?
Boo.
Is it?
Oh, man.
Yep.
Sorry.
Wow.
I thought you said something else. I really did. I thought I didn't think you said that.
I was thinking about that one, but I didn't think it was the correct one. But wow. Okay.
Well, you got it right.
Woo.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're on the board. Omni. It's your
Let's do
turn.
Ron Jones for 5.
Have to stay there.
Even as the Enterprise faces destruction, the Juarez child is born.
What is season 3? Season 2? Pass.
Star.
I don't know who this Juarez you speak of is, so we'll pass.
Patrick.
What status day?
Very good.
Needed to think about it, but indeed.
Yeah, that one I
Oh,
didn't
that
get.
Juarez. Now I know
Yeah.
who it is.
Yep.
Of course you do. Of
Yeah.
course. Star. Star, you got the lead and control.
Fill in the blank for 3.
By the way, you're doing very well for your first game.
Yes.
I think that's my line, blank.
Oh, what is Stranger?
That's right.
Well done. Patrick.
Let's try. And I'm sorry, Omni, what you leave behind for 300.
Let's apologize to me. I'm naming episodes.
All during his years of exile, Garrick imagined what it would be like to come home. He even thought of living in Tane's house again with this housekeeper.
Who is Mila?
That's correct.
Indeed.
Done. Game is tightening a bit. Omni, it's your turn.
Ron Jones for 4.
Poor Colonel Ritchie has endured a terrible fate.
What is the Royale?
That's right.
Well done.
Indeed. Where's Mercer?
It's his favorite episode, right? Yeah.
One of them, anyway. Star, it's your turn.
Fill in the blank 200.
To your blank, welcome.
What is Planet?
That's it.
Patrick.
Let's try the planets again, this time for 400.
The mission of the NX-01 was almost canceled after an apparent accident wiped out the colony on this planet, but it was actually caused by Suliban sabotage.
Oh, I know the episode, but hmm. No, it's not coming to me. Pass.
Omni.
Pass.
Star.
We'll pass this non-canon planet.
The Paragon 2.
The Paragons.
Indeed. Omni, it's your turn.
Ron Jones for 3.
Picard suffers a Ferengi-induced headache.
For season 1. What is the battle?
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter, Star?
We're going to block this Appalachian thing for 400.
Appalachian thing.
Play my game. I don't know his name. Pass.
Patrick.
Can't even recognize the episode, so pass.
Omni.
He's Elorian. And I can't remember. Martis?
Elorian.
Martis Major. Who is Martis Major?
Very good.
That's it.
Well done.
Haha, that could have been 800.
Aha! Could have been 800 for you if you had gotten the correct response. Patrick, it is your turn.
Yeah. Let's try the middle one for 300. I really need to restart watching TOS again. Nope, not ringing a bell. Passing.
Right. Omni.
Who is Marla MacGyver? McGiver.
Oh, that's
I believe you said MacGyver.
Yes, he did say MacGyver, which is fortunately the correct response.
McGivers? MacGyvers?
McGivers.
You didn't have the S on it. You just said MacGyver. That's
MacGyvers?
you
McGivers?
did not build
Yeah,
things out of random parts.
Wow.
Whatever.
All right, Omni, you have an opportunity to take the lead. It's your turn.
P planets for 5.
Oh,
I knew it.
During the survey of this newly discovered planet, the Enterprise crew learned that the world was inhabited by the survivors of a sentient plant species.
Pass.
Star.
We'll pass.
Patrick.
What is Plumeria?
I'm afraid not.
Oh,
For a plant species, you might not be surprised to know they lived on Phylos.
Phylos. Right.
Phylos.
Stupid planet name.
at least I tried.
All right. We've only got 100 or 200. Which of them do you want?
I would
Star,
like-
it's your turn.
What? Oh,
Star, it's your turn.
I would like.
You forgot the wrong name.
I would like what you leave behind for 200.
Reports of her death were exaggerated, but not by much.
Huh? I guess this might have been a mistake. So I haven't watched this episode in a very long time, and I'm not thinking of it. Her. I wish it was Keiko.
Patrick.
Who is Kira?
That is incorrect.
That's what I was
Okay.
going to say.
Pass.
He passed.
That was Cassidy Yates.
Oh,
You
yes,
never can
of course.
tell. I thought this was much easier than the neutronium question, but nobody did this one.
Huh.
It's the best one that happened.
Actually, I would have switched them myself, John. But all right, Patrick.
It's my brain just works differently.
Eh,
Everybody's brains work different.
let's try the Ron Jones episode for 200.
Got it.
He's a dead man, Apgar. Dead.
Oh, yeah. Omni. What was it called again?
Oh, what was it?
Crap.
What was it?
Oh, crap. Come on.
No fair. Omni's next.
What's the matter with perspective? Don't overthink.
That was a
man.
softball question. You're building up all the suspense. Like,
No, I was just.
what was it? What was it? Ah!
Well done.
I wish
Omni.
it was accurate, but it's not true.
Ron Jones for 100. Wrap it up.
Mr. Worf, Fire, gets an epic musical send-off.
What is a very fine episode? The Best of Both Worlds, Part 1.
That's correct.
All right. Take game star. It's your turn.
Let's finish my category. Fill in the blank.
How can you be blank with ears like that?
What is deaf?
That's it.
I found it interesting that you took all of those from one scene.
From one conversation.
Yeah.
It was a great conversation.
Indeed. All right, Patrick. Your turn.
That is for 2 minutes.
Loxana Troy's telepathy foiled a plot by Antidian assassins to blow up a conference being held on this planet.
Ooh. That was with a P. It's too easy. It's not coming to me. Shit.
Rigged. You're just giving Omni
Bash.
points.
No, I'm not. I
Omni.
can only think
What
of
is Pacifica?
That's right.
I could only think of Antida 3, but that's.
Omni. It's your turn.
Let's do alliterative whatever for 200. Who is Sir Guy of Gisborne?
That's right.
Very good. You took the lead. Star. You can take the lead back. It's your turn.
What you leave behind.
If Bashir visited O'Brien on Earth, they could take a little trip to Texas in order to stand side by side in front of this location.
Ah, the famous World War II site. What is the Alamo?
Close enough.
Which has no basement, by the way.
No, it's
All
pronounced
right.
Great air battle.
Got the lead back, Star, but it's Patrick's turn.
Yeah, let's try planets. I'm not good at faces.
The Enterprise B's planned quick run around the block would take her out past this dwarf planet before returning to space dock.
What is Pluto?
That's right.
Done. All right, Omni, you get the last clue. Here it comes.
Who is Christine Chappell
That's correct.
with a scowl
Yeah.
on her face?
Would have known that one.
Looks angry.
Rigged. This was planned.
All right. I forgot to start the Cosmo Buzz Room. Here we go. At least I had the website up. At least I had the website up. All right, there's the Cosmo Buzz link in the private chat. Let's head to Final Jeopnerdy. Now, remember, we are playing for points here towards episode 100. So consider that when you consider how much you'd like to wager on this category.
Equinox.
Do I want to do the dee
How much do I know about the
Oh well.
better be the
why
ship and not the celestial event. Let's go with how many points do I have?
You have 3,600. You're 100
much.
points behind Omni,
You have too much.
and Patrick has 1,600.
Well, then we will go with that.
Okay.
Did you get my points, Jeff?
Yes, he did. I think.
I'm not sure. Possibly. It's a distinct possibility.
Oh no, my points have gone.
I recorded them, including yours, Star. Let's reveal our clue, shall we?
This Equinox officer referred to Balana by her old nickname, BLT.
Players, you have 30 seconds. Kapla!
Was it a name?
What was it?
Watched this episode a couple of years ago.
Stop it.
Wow.
Stop it.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Schmidt. That's right. That's the answer. Schmidt.
All right.
Dr. Smith? Or
Just
Mr.
in time.
Just
But I
in
didn't bet enough points
time.
again.
No, his name was not Justin. And also not Time.
Congratulations, Omni.
It's not over yet.
It is over because you bet more points than me.
You may think so. We'll see.
We shall reveal that in a moment.
Certain.
In
It'll
fact,
be my
let's do that.
victory.
I'm
Let's
strategizing.
do that right now. All right, Patrick, you had 1,600 points entering Final Jeopnerdy.
Mhm.
What was your reply to the clue?
There's Maxwell Burke. Nicely done. That is the correct response.
Yay.
Well done. And what was your bet amount? 500, giving you 2,100 points. All right. Let's see if that
Better
pays
than
off
last
for you. Star, you had 3,600 points, second place. What was your response?
Burke, very good.
And your bet amount? 100 points.
Ooh.
Wow. Talk about strategy.
No, no kidding. All right. Omni, you're in first place, still are tied at 3,700 points. Your response?
Maxwell Burke, okay. Turkey platter,
Turkey platter,
nicely
yeah.
done.
Well done. How much was your bet amount? 3,000 points, giving you
How was that
6,700 points.
strategic?
But I don't understand your betting. Sorry, I cut you off.
So I didn't think it would be an easy question.
But you bet 100, so that means I'd have to bet 0 or miss it for you not to
Yeah.
beat me. How did you?
I was
Okay.
figuring it was going to be a difficult question, and you would
He
miss
just,
it.
he just didn't want to lose the points only.
I see that, but I mean, okay, all right.
Because
And
otherwise
I
he would be
I'm
falling
just
out
building
mean-
points
behind
to
me.
keep my second place position.
There's being conservative, and then there's being conservative, like 100 points. All right, whatever.
Yeah.
I want you to get more points. I want to face you in the final. Come on,
I have a commanding second place lead.
commanding.
Oh,
Yes.
you're sounding like Mr. T.
Don't pity the fool. Other Mr. T?
Anyway,
Yeah.
this game
Luckily-
is
Rigged.
rigged.
Right. Totally rigged.
You know you're doing the
One to
rigging,
play
right?
2 rounds.
Manufactured triumph. Here.
Manufactured points here.
No, good job. Good questions too.
Well, thank you.
Terrible
good.
question.
Oh,
You have to
Good
read
game.
the questions. You have to read the questions.
Horrible.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Really, some of them
you
were
do.
too easy.
Or listen to John. Can also work.
So I have to listen and read? Is that what you say? No, that's too much. That's too much.
I know it can be difficult, but
I worked
it
all day.
can.
I could barely see the screen here. I'm like, okay, all right.
I've worked all day too.
I'm squinting to see this thing.
Not that 3:30
Refuse to
a.m.
eat.
would
I
help, but
demand
okay.
a 7-player game.
Yeah, that'll even things up, right? That's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like 2 questions.
Wow.
I still
Right?
win.
Nope.
Oh well.
Good
Well,
job, guys.
Star,
That was fun. That was
Star,
fun.
Patrick, Omni, you all played great. Thank you for
Thank you.
playing.
It was a positive outcome, so yay.
I
Indeed.
played great.
Everybody banked some points, so that was good.
Exactly.
That's true too.
We'll see you after.
And you took a big risk there, Omni, and it paid off.
Mm-hmm.
I like Voyager, and I like that episode. So I figured if I wasn't so sure about the category, I would have been a lot more conservative. Maybe more than 100 points, but more conservative.
All you needed was 1 point. The way Star.
What? Yeah, 100. Oh, man.
Wow, now you're ganging up on me. That's totally
No,
not right.
we're fighting for you.
Obviously
You understand?
ganging up on me,
No, we're not.
making fun of me.
We're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you. There's a difference. Okay, come
Exactly.
Not laughing.
Exactly. Exactly.
Clearly laughing at me.
on. Not at
Demand a rematch.
all. Recount.
Do not give him a
Count-
rematch.
Count the hanging chads.
Right, I didn't say McGivers. I didn't pronounce the S
Yeah,
properly.
you said
MacGyvers.
MacGyver, so-
Okay, got it. Okay.
Those are points that should belong to me.
No.
More points you just stole off the scoreboard,
That's
took them off, and put them into your score.
All unowned points go to the lowest score, so me.
the Dutch way, is it?
Wow.
Just equalize everything, right? That's
No,
it.
it's my way.
It's my way. Oh boy.
Thanks for the hard questions, John.
This is certainly
you're
a long
welcome.
road
Yeah,
getting from there to here.
absolutely.
I don't like non-canon songs enough.
I will see you afterwards.
Thanks
All
for
right.
playing.
Thank you for playing. And stick around. You might be in game 3 if we have a spot.
I will be.
Oh, sure.
All
Patrick will be in the 4-player game at the end. Well, I'm left
Here we
behind.
go.
Right.
Here we go.
I'm not leaving. That's it.
Star refuses to leave.
Used to
Good.
leave.
We don't
Maybe
want you to.
maybe you'll be in game 3, Star.
Call
Like,
security.
enough of your false platitudes.
You insulted their attire. You started this, mister. 4 minutes into the stream.
Your uniform.
The uniforms.
John,
Talking about-
I think we need to get the next players up.
I tend to agree.
Glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here too, Star, but your time is up. Go
Your
on.
time is
Go. Get.
I'm not leaving.
My goodness.
Let's welcome up our new challengers for round 2. Let's say Kapla to Vertebrae 5.
Kapla.
And we'll also do Chaz. Invite you all to join us.
Hey, Chaz.
Hello world.
Oh no, I'm in game 2, not game 3. Strange. I'm also curious if you would have accepted Mrs. Noonien Singh from Marla McGivers.
Well, I'm looking for her, name in the episode. So
No, I know.
And
I'm
we were going
also-
for
I'm also-
alliterations there, so
that too.
I'm also annoyed that I knew all the other terraformers from the episode Home Soil that weren't Bjorn Benson. But,
Are you serious? You remember their names?
Yeah. Kurt Mandel, Arthur Malenkine, and Louisa Kim, I believe.
Wow.
That is impressive, sir, because that is not a rewatchable
those.
episode by far. Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Malenkine, the one that dies in the laser beam, I think.
ooh.
The one that Data manages to avoid, because he's, Data.
He tumbles.
I don't know how I missed that round. That would have been one of the few rounds I would have had serious chances of scoring high.
Sure, we believe you.
We're high in this round. You never know.
Just can't wait for one of me or Bird of Prey to do a 100-point wager in Final Jeopardy just to trigger on me again.
I don't know what that was all about.
But no, honestly, it triggered me too. I was very annoyed. But I mean, obviously I have nothing to say about it.
An entertaining game, including a brain fart by Jeff, but you know.
Well, I do make a mistake here or there, so you know. Gentlemen, are you ready to play?
Ready.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sorry, John. I think I interrupted you.
No, I was just saying that you don't make your errors very often.
Well, thank you for saying that. I appreciate that.
But when
All right.
you do-
Go ahead, Chess.
No, I was doing the most interesting man in the world, but you know, I don't often drink. I don't often drink, but when I do, you know that. But anyway.
That's funny because I don't drink.
No, but the thing I was going for, Jeff doesn't often make an error, but when he does.
Yes.
But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right, gentlemen. Let's play Jeopardy.
This round, we're starting out with U and X planets.
Oh God.
Star Trek 3 Q&A. In this category, I'm going to be providing you with an answer to a question, and I want you to provide the question. For our visual category, we have additional alliterative appellations, more names that start with the same letter. Turnabout Intruder. And finally, Dennis McCarthy episodes.
All right, Omni, returning champion.
Let's
Go
do
first.
let's do Dennis McCarthy for 5, please.
This episode's score calls back to the minstrel, as was featured in McCarthy's prior episode, The Wounded.
This episode's score calls back to the as was referred in McCarthy's prior episode, The Wounded. I don't even know what you're even asking.
In other words, there's an episode later that uses the theme from the minstrel boy.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know what that is. Pass.
Bird of Prey 5.
Pass.
Chaz.
I know that's the song that Maxwell and O'Brien whistled together, but I don't know the episode that it was in following the Wounded, so I'll pass.
That was in What You Leave Behind.
Oh, and Deep Space Nine.
Really?
Wasn't it?
I didn't know that. Huh.
And when O'Brien finds the missing piece from his Alamo model on the floor, you can hear the theme.
I thought it was just a general wartime theme. I didn't know it was that song. Wow.
All right, Bird of Prey 5. It's your first turn. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Let's do Star Trek 3 Q&A for 300.
Don't get smart, Tiny.
Don't call me tiny. What is don't call me tiny?
That is incorrect.
Chaz.
Remind me what the objective is on this category again.
Now, what was the question that got this as an answer?
Oh, pass.
Omni.
I remember the scene, but I can't think of the exact question before that, so pass.
Keeping you busy.
Oh, okay.
That's what Sulu said to him.
Right, and he stood up.
Sorry,
Didn't even
sorry,
put a-
John. I stole that from you. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Didn't even put a what is in there. Really, guys?
It's a question.
It is a question.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I didn't consider that.
All right, Chaz. It's your first turn. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I will steal a similar tack from Bird of Prey and go for AAA for 300. Oh, crap. Oh, shoot. I know her name. The frick was. Who is Lieutenant Marlena Moreau?
That's it.
Got it.
Mirror, mirror. Which is also a little bit ironically.
We are getting a fair amount of microphone sound from you.
Not me, sorry.
It's okay. Omni, it's your turn.
Let's do McCarthy for 4.
Bashir accidentally received Warp's Order of Gah.
You want the episode, right?
This one I want the episode.
It's with. What is
Sorry,
Inquisition?
John.
What is Inquisition?
Correct.
And sorry, John, I didn't catch the grammatic mistake there.
It's no problem. Happens.
All right, Bird. Back to you.
Do Star Trek 3 Q&A for 400.
A weakling human, a Vulcan boy, and a woman.
And what do I find? What do I find?
Sounds good to me. That is the question part. The full line was, I've come a long way for the power of Genesis, and what do I find?
Genesis?
Chaz, it's your turn. We got a good game going here.
Let's go with AAA for 400.
All right, Chaz, you found the daily double. You are 200 points off the lead. You have 600 points, but you can bet up to 1,000.
I'll go 200, please.
All right, just for 200 points.
Oh, this is the guy. This is the lieutenant from the Arsenal of Freedom that commands the saucer section, but I don't know his name. I have to pass.
You can't pass.
I don't know. Just lose the 200.
Okay.
That was Leland T. Lynch. I believe that was from the episode Skin of Evil.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had the wrong episode then. Okay.
All right, Omni. You have the lead and control.
Let's do AAA for 500. Yeah. Pass.
Bird.
Should have known.
Have to, the actual, pass.
Chaz.
Pass.
I was chuffed, Captain.
It's such a unique name. I think that's easy to remember. Bird, it's your turn.
Star Trek 3 Q&A for 500.
I hear you. I had to try.
Good one. Damn. What is pass?
Chaz.
Pass.
Omni.
That's what I remember. He's talking to the Commander Starfleet. What is... Do you understand?
I think that's close enough. But do you understand me, Jim?
No.
You got most of it. I'm sure people start saying rigged now. But
I'm sure it's rigged. Yeah,
I
Jim.
was thinking that myself.
Even
All right.
I would say it's close. So
Wow.
I'm glad he
Wow.
got it.
Wow. That's very, very big of you, Bird.
Indeed.
I hear you.
All right, Chaz.
Now I think I
I
should
had to try.
I'm
Tiger,
gonna-
but that's fine.
I'm gonna
Chaz.
change things. I'm gonna change things up and go turnabout intruder for 1.
She switched bodies with Captain Kirk.
Who is Janice Lester?
That's correct.
Sorry, I knew that one right away when I first saw the first
Yeah.
two words.
Please let the clue be completely read.
Next time. Sorry.
It's okay. Omni.
Let's go UNX planets for 500.
After confirming that the Valerian vessel Sherval Das had visited this planet, Kira was convinced that they were running dolomite to the Cardassians.
What is Ultima Thule?
Very impressive.
Well done. I would not have gotten that.
I didn't know
That's a
that.
great
Bird.
episode. That's a great episode.
Bird.
Star Trek 3 for 200.
Calm yourself, Doctor.
Oh my God. Pass.
Chaz.
I don't remember lines from this movie. Pass.
Omni.
This is when they're leaving Space Dock, but I don't remember the exact question, so pass.
Are you just going to hold back with him?
Calm yourself.
Yeah, I remember that one.
That's what happens when you miss staff meetings.
And Chaz, it's your turn.
I'll listen to the whole thing this time. Turnabout intruder for 2.
Thank you.
The final line of the show, if only, was spoken by this character.
Oh God. I feel like what I want to guess is too obvious. I lose 400 if I get it wrong, or 200.
200.
I'll probably just giving this to Omni. Pass.
Omni.
Who is Captain James Tiberius Kirk?
The one and only.
I was gonna guess that, but I thought it was too obvious. Dang it.
All right, Omni, you got a good lead. And it's your turn.
Let's do McCarthy for 3, please.
Voyager's 100th episode.
What is Timeless?
That's correct.
I can just imagine people are going to say, rigged. He said, no.
I'm sorry.
Bird, it's your turn.
You can't win for losing.
I know.
Star Trek 3 for 100.
Sir, someone is stealing the Enterprise.
How can we have a yellow alert in space now?
That's it.
Captain
Chaz.
Captain Styles, everybody.
Indeed.
AAA for 1. Oh, who is Trip Tucker?
That's right.
One of the few Enterprise ones I'll know.
Omni.
McCarthy for 2, please.
McCarthy's last Star Trek pilot.
What is Broken Bow?
That's right. Sure, Mr. VP is looking forward to watching that one.
Yeah. Had them all set up, too. Bird. Your turn.
Let's do additional alliterative whatever's the 200.
That's hard to say.
I mean, shit. Well, her real name's Sarah Sullivan. So,
But what's
We
the
need a
answer?
character.
I know. Who is Pass?
Chaz.
I mentioned this in a post show once. Who is Rain Robinson?
That's right.
Good steal. And it's your turn, Chaz.
Turnabout for 3.
When Chekhov stated that this general order was the only situation where the death penalty was allowed, he may have mixed it up with General Order 7, which forbids visits to Talos 4.
I really hate being right in front of Omni in the order and probably giving him points. Pass.
Omni.
I don't remember this one. I get it mixed up with General Order 24. Pass.
Bird.
Pass.
It was General Order 4.
I was
4.
going to say that too. That's 2 I've not had the confidence of.
All right, Omni. Your turn.
Let's finish up McCarthy.
McCarthy's first Star Trek pilot.
What is Farpoint and Encounter?
Exactly right.
Otherwise known as Encounter at Farpoint.
To some people.
To some people, indeed.
Why is it reversed, though? I'm confused.
You have Matthew to thank for that.
Indeed. He called it Farpoint and Encounter one night, and the name
And
stuck.
stuck.
Because it's Matthew. Good old Matthew. Bird, it's your turn.
Let's do UNX planets for 200.
When a new xenophobic government came to power on this planet, the Denobulans asked Enterprise to evacuate their scientists who had been studying the local caverns.
Pass.
Chaz?
Pass.
Omni.
I think it's an X, but I'm not going to even risk a guess. Pass.
Well, it is an X.
Yeah.
Xantaurus.
Xantoras.
All right, and it's Chaz's turn.
Turnabout for 5.
The erratic commands issued by, quote, Captain Kirk meant that the scheduled rendezvous with this starship would be delayed.
It's the one TOS starship I won't know. Pass.
Omni.
I think it's, what is the Potemkin?
That would be correct.
Well done. And it's your turn.
Let's do UNX for 400.
The Enterprise D caught up with the Duras sisters while they were trying to sell magnesite to the Iridians near this planet.
I don't remember that. Pass.
Bird.
That's a Klingon question.
It is.
Yes.
Pass.
Chaz.
I know the scene, but I don't know the planet. Pass.
It was Ufandi 3.
Ufandi.
Okay, Bird.
UNX for 100.
The orbit of this 7th planet of the Sol system could be seen on chart 14A as examined by Nomad.
What is Uranus?
That's correct.
This is a PG show, children. Anyway.
Chaz. 300 or 400?
Meaning if you pronounce Uranus the other way. Anyway, 400.
June 3rd marked this anniversary for a turnabout intruder.
June 3rd of this year, I assume you're talking
Yes.
about.
Yes,
Okay.
of this year.
Wait, hang on. What is 50th?
That is incorrect, I'm afraid.
Omni.
77. That's 60th then.
I believe it's what is 55 years.
Yep, that's it.
Oh, I thought you meant like every 10-year anniversary. I messed that up.
Okay, Omni, you get the final clue.
UNX.
An Auburn Tane maintained a safe house on this planet that no one was supposed to know about, especially Garrick.
Oh. I can hear the line, but I can't remember. Pass.
Bird.
Pass.
Chaz.
Probably starts with a U. Pass.
It does start with a U.
Unefra.
Yep.
All right. Cosmo Buzz in the private chat. Let's head to Final Jeopardy. Consider how much you would like to wager. Remember, we are going for point total for the 100th episode, so be strategic, but consider how much you'd like to wager with this category.
Tribunal.
Okay.
Okay.
This is a Deep Space Nine episode, isn't it?
Possibly.
Is it? Is it?
I'm asking because I legitimately don't know, guys.
Unfortunately, I think that's part of the
It's not like knowing
mystery.
the theory would give it away, but sure.
Let's reveal our clue.
As Chief Archon, she wanted O'Brien's stay on Cardassia to be as comfortable as possible under the circumstances.
Players, you have 30 seconds. Kapla. All right, let's get your responses in system here. And find out how we did. Chaz, you had 600 points. Entering Final Jeopardy. What was your response to the clue?
I can picture her, but don't know her name. Well, that is unfortunate.
How much was your wager?
Yo.
0 points. So you do stay at 600. So you bank that for the total towards the 100th episode. Bird, you had 900 points entering Final Jeopardy. What was your reply?
Who is Madame Archon? Well, that's her title, but unfortunately not her name. It's a nice try.
Sorry about that, Bird. How much was your wager? Also 0, so
Nice.
you will bank 900 points towards your final total for episode 100. Omni, you're in the lead at 4,600 points. What was your response?
I couldn't remember her name.
That was kind of a tough one. Her name was Makbar.
Bar. Not to remember that.
How much was your bet?
100?
400 points,
400.
taking you down to 4,200 points. But you are the champion for the round.
Nicely done.
Yeah, I wasn't
Nicely
too confident
done.
about that episode. That's not one of my favorites. So I bet
I
lightly
would
on
have
that
had
one.
more if I were more confident in Kirk and General Order 4, but you know.
What was the Talos 4? What was that? General Order 7? The Talos 4?
Yes,
John?
Yeah. General Order
Yeah.
7 is you don't go to Talos 4.
Or you
So
die.
so what I think is, I think they were trying to reference that, but they got the numbers mixed up.
Oh, I see. The only death penalty on the books was General Order blah, but it was supposed to be 7, not 4. Okay, got it. I understand now.
I have a
Weird
question. How
that
do
they
you
would-
leave this without leaving the backstage part? Because I assume we'll get pulled back in after the third game.
Yeah, we put you backstage.
There's hasn't been a full back room yet this evening, so we can probably put you back there. But good game, gentlemen.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Not my
Wasn't-
proudest night.
I feel obligated before I get put backstage just because I'm the one to say rigged.
Yes. Yeah. It's rigged. Super rigged.
Always,
you.
always
I
rigged.
mean,
Thank you, Bert.
I mean, Jeff, as we all know, that's what Star would have said, rigged. But anyway.
Star and his number 1 cohort.
The Bunny
Have a good
Clan.
night.
The Bunny Clan, the Cabal.
Give it a bird.
Have a good night, Bird. Thanks for joining us for playing tonight.
Thank you. Oh, and as for the Karoga night, things are good, but no Karoga night yet. So I will announce if or when it shows up.
Well, there you have your
Okay.
answer,
Very good.
Mike.
Good stuff.
Thanks, Jazz. We'll go ahead and put you backstage. And for round 3, let's welcome up our contestants, Jay and Mikey.
Jay.
Yay!
Mikey, wow. Powerhouse.
Wow. And I
How
get
are
to
you,
go
brother?
against my brother Jay. Whee!
Wow.
Welcome, Jay. Welcome, Mikey.
Platitudes all.
We better have an 8-team category in this round. That's all I have to say.
Platitudes all.
Bum, ba, bum,
I like you welcome your
bum,
friends.
bum.
Great show. Thank you.
I pity the perfect meat.
Most women thought that BA was the perfect meat.
Oh, my. I have to step away for 1 second. Be right back, guys.
Okay.
Don't hurt yourself. Come on back now. You hear?
How is
okay.
Brother Jay tonight? How is Mikey?
Doing well. I have been a bit under the weather the last 3 days, so just
Oh, I'm
kind
sorry
of.
to hear that.
Yeah, it's okay. I got to cut back some shows, unfortunately, but I'll wait till the end of the month. So, just trying to get through. We'll see what happens.
I hope you feel better soon.
Yes,
Oh, thank
indeed.
you. Yes.
Brother Jay,
Indeed.
how are you this evening?
Hey, Jade, you can always. There you go.
Okay, I'm back. Drinking too much prune juice.
Mute. Take the mute off.
A warrior's drink.
A warrior's drink.
Brother Jay, are you there?
So we
No.
Oh,
Nanu,
there he
nanu.
is.
Okay.
Welcome.
Nanu,
Welcome.
nanu.
Nice. A little Morgan Mindy, right?
Yeah.
Yep. That's what that is.
Hey, Omnicast. I actually
Yeah.
came up. I actually came up with a great name for
What's that?
a Star Trek interview show. It'll be a smash hit on Paramount. It'll be called
dear.
The Rigged Ready Room.
The rigged ready room. That's perfect. So who's going to host it? I mean, Will Wheaton's taken right now. Who's going to?
Well, you could host it, Omni.
I can host it. The rigged ready room. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Who would
And
I
then your
interview?
And then
I
your
think
first guest
that
would
would
be
be
the guy who says rigged.
I think that would be a bit of a controversy since you already work for Paramount.
It's more of a conflict of interest than a controversy, but you're right. I'm sure I could smooth it all over, though. I can make a few phone calls. We'll get that fixed. It's not a problem.
Oh, you
not a problem.
Sharon Redstone?
But yes, but who would be my first guest is the question.
Like I said, I think Thomas Potts, who originated
I was thinking Thomas and Cinnabon together, right?
and Cinnabon together. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There's the first two guests. There you go.
Oh, that would be a doozy of an episode.
I didn't say it.
Oh man, that's funny. We'll have Mr. VP joining via satellite, right? John John will be there in the wings. Jeff, everybody, right?
Yeah,
I can see it.
Chaz has a good idea. Yeah, he's a good idea. Vic Monona could be co-host. Yeah, he could co-host with you, Omni.
That'd be great. What'd you say, Jay? Vic Mignogna? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Jay?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You were asked the question.
I answered, didn't you hear?
No, we didn't.
Apparently not.
Okay. Are you ready to play?
We're ready as we'll ever be.
Ready
Professor.
already.
Yeah.
He took the words right out of my mouth.
Let's play Jeopnerdy.
Oh, look, lasers.
In this round, we're going to be looking at end planets.
Ooh.
Next, Star Trek 3, The Next Line. Our visual category is about abundant alliterative appellations.
What is that?
Ooh. Another triplet category.
More characters who both names start with the same letter.
Yeah.
Then we have Star Trek 5, Life is But a Dream.
Oh, frack.
That's your favorite movie. Come on.
And
Fun of it.
I think that's what he said before.
Who's Chad Shadoway?
Nice.
He's a musical composer who's done a lot of Star Trek.
No.
All right, returning champion Omnicast.
Yes.
Don't get to say that often. You get to go first.
Let's do Jay Chataway, 500.
Dang.
Neelix's poker hustling is interrupted by a board cube.
Oh, that's what the, I don't want to say too much. I don't remember the name of the episode. Pass.
Brother Jay.
Poker hustling is interrupted by board cube. Pass.
Mikey?
No, I'm sorry. Pass.
It's with the Borg kids. What was the name of that episode?
No.
That was called Collective.
Yeah, Collective.
Okay, I couldn't think of it.
Well, I was thinking
Right.
Collective at first, baby. No, I'm kidding. Hey, Mercer. Good to see you.
Welcome, Mercer. Welcome, Thomas. Welcome, the multi-gunman. All right, Brother Jay, it's your first turn.
My favorite movie of all time for 300.
Star Trek 5 celebrates this anniversary on June 9th.
What is 20th anniversary?
I'm afraid not.
Mikey?
Let's see. Star Trek 5. 4 came out. Would that be the 38th anniversary?
That is incorrect.
Omni?
Nope.
I think it's 35. What is 35 years?
That's correct.
Oh,
89.
that's close.
89, right?
89.
Yep, 81.
Yeah, I missed it by
89.
some
I
years.
thought it was 88, but then 89.
Me bad.
Definitely was 89.
Definitely.
All
was
right,
89.
Mikey. Mikey, it's your first turn.
Okay. Let's try Star
don't get
Trek
that.
3, the next line for 100.
She's supposed to have transwarp drive.
What an incredible machine.
That is incorrect.
Omni.
Nope.
What is, and if my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a wagon.
Yeah, that's
Aye.
right. The Scotty line. Good one on me.
That was in your video.
It was, and I missed it. Yeah.
Well done, Omni. And it's your turn.
All right, Jay Chataway, 400, please.
Odo is confused to find it snowing on the promenade.
I don't remember that one. Pass.
Brother Jay.
I know what it's about. I just don't know the title of the episode. Pass.
Mikey?
No, pass.
Oh, I know it now. Wishes Were Horses, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
I miss snow. We barely had any this past winter.
You don't want
And-
another winter after what you had a couple of years ago with the.
Brother Jay, I'm from Ohio.
And
And I know what bad snow can be like.
Yeah.
okay, he likes to go without electricity for days. Okay.
Actually, I never did lose electricity during the Texas freeze.
How?
All right, Brother Jay.
Everybody was
I-
complaining that the windmills
didn't.
were freezing.
I just didn't. I think it's because I live near a hospital and that part of the grid was prioritized.
Oh, cool.
So, all right, Brother Jay, it's your turn.
300 for Star Trek 3, the next line.
300.
But why?
Crap. Why? I can't remember who says that. But why? What is
Mikey? Mikey?
Oh,
Sorry.
Let's see. I can't get it. Sorry, pass.
Omni.
Sarek, but I don't know what he said. Pass.
Because you wish it.
No, that was for crew because it said
Oh, I
because
thought it
you
was-
wish it. Yeah.
mhm.
I thought it was the
I was
conversation
about
with
to
Sarek.
say.
All right.
Okay,
Mikey.
Let's try end planets for 100.
The so-called planet of galactic peace.
Oh, great. Shit. What is Nimbus? Nimbus 3. What is Nimbus 3?
You got it.
Nice, Mikey.
Yay.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
I don't have to turn in my nerd card yet.
Nope, not at all.
Well,
You just
Yeah.
need to watch that movie more.
it's okay. It's okay if you didn't get it. It was part of a dream. So, Omni,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Do not think so.
Smacking.
Do not think so. Let's do AAA for 500. I don't remember his name at all. Pass.
All right, Brother Jay.
Are you looking for the character's name?
Yep.
Yes.
It's an alliteration.
So it's
Who is Andrew?
That is incorrect.
Dang.
Mikey. Oops.
I'm not getting it either. Pass.
It was Paul Porter.
Oh.
Did not know that.
Well, that's worthy of a 500-point question.
I didn't know it.
I know he was assimilated, but I didn't know his first name.
Getting this category, I thought this category was all A names.
They all start with the same letter.
The first and last name start with the same letter.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Right.
Just wanted to clarify, John. All right, Brother Jay, it's your turn.
Next line of Star Trek 3 for 400.
Got it.
All speeds available through Transwarp Drive.
What is Incredible Machine?
Bingo.
Oh, there's the line. See, that's what I was looking for.
And you get back to 0.
Not the grandmother one, but that's okay.
Mikey.
Let's do Star Trek 3, the next line for 200.
I'd be grateful, Admiral, if you'd give the word.
What is May the Wind Be at Our Backs?
Very good.
Yay. Oh, I forgot the gentleman part. But okay.
Okay.
Close enough.
Rigged.
You got it.
Rigged.
Rigged.
Yes.
God. All right,
All the
very
guys
tight
are the
game
same.
now. Very tight game. Omni, you still got the lead, but
Somebody
you have
had to
control.
say it.
Let's finish up. Let's just kill Star Trek 3, 500.
Do it. Oh,
All right, you have a 200-point lead over Mikey. You have 400 points, but you can bet up to 1,000.
You bet 1,000.
Not at all.
I'd be proud if you bet 1,000 on me. Come
I'll
on, you know
do
this.
50 points.
50.
50.
5-0.
All
All
right,
right,
50.
50 points.
Here we go.
Maltz. Choi Chu. The second time.
There's something after that? I mean, I don't know.
Can I guess it if he doesn't get it?
Yes.
Okay.
This, I don't know. No idea. No guess.
Okay.
I'm going to let the time run out.
Nothing.
All right. What's your
Is it
guess,
where
Mikey?
he says, I do not deserve to live?
You're close, but there's something before that.
Don't.
Oh, he's the only one. Oh, don't. Yeah.
You got it, Jay.
Oh, good
Don't.
job, Jay.
Oh, on the bridge. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Brother Jay.
Last Klingon played by John Larroquette.
Uh,
What a great role for him. I love that. Let's try End Planets for 200.
excuse me. It's
so that was,
my turn.
Oh, sorry.
We have a little. Isn't it Jay's turn? Oh.
It is Jay's
Oh, did we
turn.
skip
Yeah,
Jay? I am so sorry. Okay. 'cause
yeah,
it came
Mikey,
to
you
me
messed
instead.
me up. No, it
I'm
was actually
so
Jay's.
sorry.
It was actually Jay's turn. I don't know what to do with that.
Well, my suggestion would be to
Let Mikey answer.
also
Because it
ask
wasn't
you,
going to be my question.
I mean, I guess we could do that. Yeah. Think it'd be a problem for you, Professor?
I really apologize for that.
Mikey, answer the
Yeah.
clue.
Okay.
The
I'll
Enterprise
try.
C was lost while coming to the aid of the Klingon outpost on this planet that was being attacked by the Romulans.
By the Romulans.
I'll give you some extra time.
Yeah, thank you. I wasn't getting it. So try pass.
So who does it pass to? Or
To you, Omni, I believe.
Did you pass?
Yeah, I did pass, sir. Yes, I did.
All right, Omni.
what is Narendra 3?
That's right.
Okay.
Good job there,
But
sir.
then Jay has to go, right? Because he didn't.
Yeah, we'll back up to
Right.
Jay,
Okay.
and then after Jay will be you,
Okay.
Omni.
I didn't
All right,
mean
Jay,
to. I didn't mean to confuse you
it's
there.
okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We got it handled. Brother
Okay.
Star
Jay,
Trek 5, Life is But a Dream for 400.
it was my mistake.
Alrighty.
According to Ahura's visual, Sulu and Chekhov's blizzard featured sunny skies and this temperature.
Oh, God. Sunny skies and I think it's 70 or 70-30. I'm going to say what is 70 degrees?
You would be correct to say that.
It's a miracle.
Yeah. Good job,
Very
Jay.
good. All right. And for those of you saying "wow" out in the chat, everybody's getting their turn. May just be a little out of order, and everybody got the clue they wanted. All right. It's going to jump to Omni. It's your turn.
Let's do Star Trek 5 for 500, please.
For the Enterprise to bring the shuttle inside with the tractor beam and then re-raise the shields, the time required would be exactly this many seconds.
Pass.
Brother Jay.
I can hear Spock say it, but I can't think of it. Pat.
Mikey?
I'm going to give it a shot. What is 8 seconds?
No.
That is incorrect.
Ah, damn.
It's like 40 or 20 something seconds.
15.5.
15.5.
Wow.
An eternity will be vulnerable to a Klingon attack.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Okay. Brother Jay, it's your turn.
Star Trek 5 for 200.
Scotty used this primitive form of communication to warn his fellow officers to stand back.
What is Morse code?
That's right.
Nice.
Done? All done? All right, Mikey.
All right,
turn.
let's finish out the categories. Star Trek 5 100.
Upon encountering the being at the center of the galaxy, Kirk had this initial, very important question to ask.
Dang it, you got my question.
What does God need with a starship?
Starship.
That's the question.
Dang it.
I'm sorry I took yours,
It's
Jay.
a famous line in that dang movie. I said picking up
It is.
100.
It is. All right, Omni.
Let's do End Planets for 5.
The Doctor planned to visit this planet's Museum of Entomology, but Neelix was more interested in watching alien fisticuffs.
What was this? I guess the Sunkatsi planet, but I don't remember the name of it. Pass.
Brother Jay.
The Doctor planned to visit this planet's museum. Etymology, but Neelix was more interested in watching alien fisticuffs. Oh, I don't know. Pass.
Mikey?
Well, we know it's from Voyager, but I can't get it. Pass.
It's from Voyager?
I said the name of the
I thought it
episode.
was from
Norcadia Prime.
Arcadia.
Arcadia Prime. Well, I said Neelix.
Voyager?
Voyager!
Yeah, that one
Yes.
series.
Brother Jay, it's your turn.
I have to say it. Jim, you don't go around asking that Almighty for his ID. I love that. I love that part. End planets for 400.
Admiral Jarok was convinced that the Romulans had built a secret base on this planet in the neutral zone, but it turned out to be a deception by his superiors.
Okay, you need the planet. What is Narvala 3?
I'm afraid not.
Mikey?
Narvala what?
No, pass.
Omni.
He was close. It's Nelvana 3. What is Nelvana 3?
That's right.
That's what I said.
You were
You
close.
You said Nervala,
Uh,
which I think is the planet where Riker got duplicated.
Nervala. Nervala.
Something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
Also, just FYI, Nelvana has a symbol of a polar bear that goes up on its back hind legs. That's a production company, Nelvana.
thank you, Spock.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember that. Let's try Abundant.
Mikey.
Yeah, let's try the AAA for 100. Really? Oh, no. This is 100 points, and dang it, I don't even remember this episode. The baseball one. Oh, no. My brain's not working tonight, obviously. No, I'm not getting it. Pass.
Omni.
Who is Bukbokai?
That's correct.
Bukbokai. That was him. Okay.
It's Buck. I never could understand his first name. Everybody said his name, and I couldn't understand what they were saying.
All right, Omni, you got the lead and control.
Let's do the same category for 400, AAA. What was his name? What was it? I didn't like this episode. Non-canon rubbish. I know it starts with an E. Pass.
Non-canon nonsense. Brother J.
Pass. Jeez.
Mikey.
Thanks. No, pass. Yeah, I couldn't get it.
Emery Erickson or something? What was it?
Yes, that's
No.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
I should have just guessed it. I couldn't think of his last name.
That's 2 weeks in a row. Nobody knows.
Never remember that dude's name.
Because it's you know what it is. It's not a great episode. It's not. I don't think it is.
I like the episode. It's just I can never think of the character's name.
Yeah.
All right, Brother J.
Oh, let's just try it. In planets.
Ezri's mother called in a lot of favors with the police on this planet to help figure out why O'Brien had disappeared.
Go for it, Omni. Pass.
Mikey goes first.
Mikey's next. Yeah.
Well, I know, but I know he doesn't know it.
That's okay. I don't know it.
You don't know that.
Yes. Yes.
Omni?
I know him.
What is New Sydney?
That's it.
Okay.
New Sydney? Wow. Okay.
New Sydney.
New Sydney, Australia?
Well, I don't think it's in Australia.
Yeah,
No.
but they named it. Let's try the
All
Jay
right, Mikey.
Chataway episode. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's try the Jay Chataway episode for 100.
You got it.
In 2001, Chataway won an Emmy for the score from this series finale.
What is Voyager?
Or the name of the episode.
Oh. What is Endgame?
There you go.
Hey.
God.
All right, got back into positive territory. Very good.
To you. Dang.
I didn't think that one was that difficult. But okay.
I don't know who
Omni.
Chadwick is.
Let's do Jay Chataway for 3.
Tripp's familiarity with John Ford's filmography comes in handy.
Pass.
Brother J.
Poor dude. Pass?
Mikey.
Oh.
I You know what? I need to start watching more Star Trek Enterprise. Yes.
No, it's not worth it.
That was
You know
North
what's,
Star.
Okay.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Brother Jay.
I gotta call AAA for a flat. 200.
AAA.
Yes. Okay. Is it Hanson? Captain Hanson? Who is Captain Hanson?
Can you say that one more time, please?
Who is Captain Hanson?
Sorry, that is incorrect.
Damn it.
Mikey.
No, I want to make it the final pass.
Omni.
Who is Rudy Ransom?
That's correct.
Ah, yeah, there
Ransom.
it is. Ransom, yeah.
I've seen this episode so many
Rudy.
times. I love it, and I didn't even know the captain's name. Daggone.
I know. That's why I like it. Oh, stop it,
Yes,
Thomas.
yes.
If you're
All
up
right,
here, you
Mikey.
don't get them. Let's see. Should I do? Oh, no. Let's try Jay Chataway for 200.
The computer reports 47 entries from linguistic databases for a certain term.
What is some entries from linguistic databases for a certain term? Gosh, I'm really dumb tonight. I can't get it. Pass.
Omni.
I'll take a guess. What is Darmok?
Soka, his eyes uncovered.
Dharma. Okay.
Another 47 reference. You had to stick it in there, huh? That was just,
I was obliged.
they keep
I thought
popping
that-
up.
I thought that was clever since he had the 47 last week.
Yeah.
All right, Omni. Get the last clue.
Yeah,
Here
let's
comes.
do it.
Here it comes. Middle of the board.
Who is Sarah Cisco?
That's correct.
Nice.
I never. Okay.
What do you think,
All
Brother Jay?
right.
Do we hand Omni the win?
Yeah.
I could bet aggressive. I could bet it all and lose. I mean, it's possible.
Well, we'll see.
Like you would do that.
Yeah, come on. You wouldn't make that mistake.
Cosmobuzz link is in the private chat. Brother Jay, are you able to use it this
No.
evening? No?
No, I'm on my old phone.
All right. So if you'll do like last week, use the back, the private chat rather, and only enter it when I ask you to. But the Cosmobuzz link is in the back. I see both of you in there. Let's head over to Final Jeopardy. Consider how much you'd like to wager based upon this category.
Manhunt.
Manhunt. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah,
And hold
I already put in-
hold off, Jay, just for a sec, till I ask for it.
Okay, I already put in my amount there.
I do see it, Mikey.
Okay.
Waiting for Omni.
Just 1 second. Can't type tonight. Let's do that.
Okay. Go ahead and put your bet amount in, Brother Jay. And let's reveal our clue.
When Data visited Picard in the Dixon Hill program, the captain provided the customary explanation that Data was from this location.
Players, you have 30 seconds. Kapla!
You got mine there, Jeff?
Yes, Mikey, I do see it.
Awesome.
Brother Jay, if you'll go ahead and enter your response. Thank you. Those entered. Just didn't get your whole response, Omni.
I was making jokes again. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend anybody in the comment section. It seems to offend people in the comments. Well, one or two people anyway.
Okay, so we already got one.
Yes, Mikey, I got yours.
Yeah, no, I was closing the window just to make sure you got mine. Okay.
All right, let's find out how we did. Mike, and I'm getting a little bit of an echo all of a sudden.
An
I'll
echo?
cut it off.
Weird.
Mikey, you had
Yes.
100 points entering Final Jeopardy. What was your response to the clue?
Chicago. That is incorrect.
How much was your bet amount? Zero. So you'll stay at 100. So you bank 100 points for episode 100. Brother Jay, you had 600 points entering Final Jeopardy. What was your reply?
South America. Very good. That is the correct response.
Good one, Jay.
How much was your wager? 400. So you'll bank 1,000. Let's see if that's enough to win the game. Omni, you had the lead at 2,350 points. What was your response to the clue?
And he is Carlos from South America. Very good.
You even got his name.
Well done. And your bet amount. 1,200, give you 3,550. And once again, Omni, you are the champion.
All right.
Congratulations, Omni.
Thank you. That was a tough one. For some reason, I was struggling with that board. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a bad little board.
That was
It
tough.
was. I don't know why.
Game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope I didn't dishonor James Doohan by missing that 100-point question.
And they must really know you, Jay, because you said my favorite movie for 300. It could have been either Star Trek 3 or 5, but Jeff knew it was Star Trek 5 somehow, right? He went to that category.
I did know. In fact, I said it before he even picked it. So.
Okay, yeah.
But
That's one of my favorites.
I
say it's 5, then 4, then 2, then 3, then 6, and 1.
5, 4. Yeah. Okay.
Mine would be 4, 2, 6, 5, 3, and 1.
Wow. I was surprised that the one of the answers was not the question that we had to give would be up your shaft.
Yeah.
What level?
I had a feeling John would not use that.
Level, please.
Level, please. That could be the question.
Transporter room.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Up your shaft. And that was Leonard Nimoy doing the computer voice.
I know, it was good.
It was, yep.
I didn't know that until recently.
Yeah, we only just found that out through trivia and information there when we did our review earlier this in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And that was an interesting thing, too. I didn't realize that they filmed actual steps from Occidental College in L.A., and then they filled in all the remaining special effects. I thought that was cool.
But they had a lot of people for extras to film that, and then they didn't even use it.
Yeah.
I protest. If we would have a 4-player game, I would have had all of Mikey's passes, and it wouldn't have been another Omni charity stream.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Just donating points to Omni all night long.
Oh my God!
Boo,
Really?
boo, yes,
Really?
Boo, boo, yes.
What was that 50-point bet?
Can we call the Justice
Because I'm not
League-
good in that category. I'm not good in Star Trek 3. I'm not good in
Can
Star
we
Trek
get the
3.
Justice League to take care of Starro?
Thomas is making fun of me, looks like.
Well, that wouldn't be uncharacteristic of it.
Come on,
That's
Thomas.
true. That's true.
Jeff, do you not know what LMAO means? That means he's laughing at something you said. He's not making fun of you.
Well,
No, he was making
LMAO
fun of
is
me.
laughing my ass off, in case you didn't know.
Oh, I know what LMAO stands for. I do.
There's somebody out there that no offense to you, no offense to you or John, but there's somebody out there that would say old bald dudes don't know or not old bald dudes, but old dudes wearing flannel don't know acronyms.
Wow.
Oh, I don't know if that's true.
I just think of Al Borland from Home Improvement when I think of flannel, by the way.
Well, Chaz, would you know what LMAOWP MP would be? See?
John likes the episode of Wishes Were Horses tonight. 2 questions from that.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, maybe.
Buck Bokai and then the other one with the
Another
snow.
100-pointer Mikey missed, by the way, Buck Bokai.
I have to agree with Brad Wolf. Great boards tonight, John.
They were very good.
Thank you.
Yeah, they were great ones. Some curveballs for sure. Thank goodness I got that end game question. Otherwise, I would have had negative points.
Terrible board.
Hey, I toasted you on that one, buddy. I'm telling you.
Oh, thank you. Well, I do know how many points I got at this point. I got 3,900, if my memory alpha serves.
How do you pronounce that Romulan planet again? Norvala?
Nelvala.
Nelvana. Yeah.
You said Nirvala.
Now, I
Did you say
apologize.
Nirvana?
I've been saying Norvala for 30-something years.
I guess Thomas was making fun of you, Jeff, for when you said if that's enough points to beat Omni when Brother Jay got the final Jeopnerdy right.
yeah, Thomas.
Yeah.
He loves to sling the comments from the comment section.
Totally had Nelvana 3.
Well, yeah. I mean, with my situation, I either dropped into 5th or I dropped into 6th. Ah, I was right.
I think John's doing some simple math, right? He's adding some things right now.
Wow, Jay, we're tied for 6th at 3,900 points. That's impressive.
Fair game. Just saying.
I can't wait for the special Revenge of the Omni Jeopnerdy, Omnicast versus Thomas versus Star.
I mean, it could go that way, but there's other. We have how many more games to go before week 100?
We have 4 more weeks. 4 more weeks. Yeah,
12
games.
Thomas has got
12 more
one.
rounds.
Hey, we're not so
Thomas
bad.
has one.
Thomas has one.
He has 1 point. Didn't want to risk it.
Well, everybody, my ribs have come through the door, so I'm going to go eat my barbecue ribs and head to bed so I can get up for Sunday school.
Nice.
Well, enjoy, Jay.
Enjoy your ribs.
Bon appetit.
Are they baby back ribs?
Baby back or St. Louis style? What kind of ribs? You're making me hungry now.
I don't know what they serve. It's just ribs from my favorite barbecue joint in Monroe called Dankin Trail.
Oh, by the way, before Jay goes, while we're all still here, I wanted to let you all know that there is not going to be a Jeopardy next week because I'm going to be busy. So we should be back in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Okay.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Take care, Jay. Good seeing you, brother.
Stay in.
Good night, Jay.
Take care, Jay.
Oh no, what am I going to do on a Saturday night? Clean my apartment?
Yeah, you're going to have to tell us.
It's a
We
distinct
did ours.
possibility.
Yeah.
I have to follow
Peter and
that.
I cleaned our apartment a few months ago. We made sure we got our springtime cleaning done. So
I have
Just
to.
want
I
to
have
give
to.
Omni
I
a
have to
break.
check.
We get it.
Is there a question of Trek tomorrow, Jeff, or no?
Yes, there will be a question of Trek tomorrow.
Cool.
As far as I know.
Tomorrow morning, it's at like 10 o'clock in the morning my time, but yeah.
What time zone are you?
Central U.S.
Okay, same as me. So yeah, about 10:15 in the morning.
I'm in Illinois, which is what made me laugh at Mikey's Chicago answer for Final Jeopardy. But
I was just thinking Dixon Hill, and maybe he was acting like he was an Eastern accent or Midwestern. And I just threw out of Chicago. I never knew it was South America.
It does seem that we'll have a question of Chuck tomorrow. The only thing is Zoe will not be there, so we'll be looking for another team captain. She has some work that she needs to actually travel for tomorrow. So,
well,
and tribute.
And Thomas is correct. We will not have Babylon 5 this upcoming Monday on Life with Matthew's channel.
No.
Yeah, Matthew's away on work duty as well. So
TKO. It's TKO.
Yes, it's TKO, and I can wait another week. I can wait another week for TKO.
No.
But don't worry, Omni. We will still do A Team on Tuesday. And
okay, thank you.
So
thank you. Thank you. My world was getting unsettled there. I wasn't going to have Jeopnerdy. I wasn't going to have Babylon 5. Okay, this is really messing me up, guys. So thank you.
I feel like Thomas then told John they're calling it Jeopnerdy instead of Jeopnerdy, but
it's just more heckling. It's more heckling from the crowd. Yep.
So in other words, John, what Thomas?
Jeopnerdy.
It's a great show, and we are about 13 episodes into the first season on the Life with Matthew channel, and we're reviewing every episode. If you join us live, you get to watch the show with us. We have it in a private screen room. You can pull up another window and watch it there with us.
Don't waste your time. Watch the more superior DS9.
We just watched a fantastic episode this past Monday.
Yes, Signs and Portents.
Signs and Portents. Yes.
It was a good one. Very good. Now, John, you're watching this for the first time, Babylon 5, right, through the Matthew streams?
Basically, yes.
Are you rewatching the episodes too, or are you just kind of watching them with us together?
So far, I've just been watching them together with the stream.
Okay. All right. What are you thinking so far? I'm curious. I mean, since you're new to it.
I think it's been pretty good so far.
Okay.
It is.
What did
it's
you
only
think
going to get better.
What did you think of the last episode?
Sorry, I was going to make a comment, but
I'm curious, John.
As for the last episode, I thought it was interesting. I wouldn't go so far to say it was outstanding, but maybe that comes with stuff it connects to later on down the road.
And boy, does it connect.
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
That was the Signs with Portents, right?
Signs and Portents, yes.
Signs and Portents. Yeah, that was pretty good. Interesting. Yeah, it was good episode. Not too bad.
I feel like you'll know how much John likes the show, or how much of the show John has watched when we get a Babylon 5 category on Jeopardy.
But he's had it though. You've had a Babylon 5 category.
He did before, but yeah, he did. Yeah.
I mean, guest stars, crossovers, John. Right? You had something at one time. Didn't
it
you?
was like Star Trek actors who were in Babylon 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I'm obliged to make the comment directed at Mikey. We'll get another Babylon category before we get a continues category.
Well, if we do get Star Trek continues, I will get every single question. There's no doubt. I have every single episode on a playlist individually, and I've watched them like more than 5 times. So every episode.
But of course,
I hope so.
Opal, I don't know what time you work, but we go live at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time
on Mondays.
On Mondays, we will not have it this Monday, but we should be back the following Monday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time.
We'll see.
And Thomas saying, I wanted to yell, "Shut up, Matthew, and listen." I see. I love Matthew's commentary. It's just there's so much happening in the episode. That's why I asked John the question: did you watch it again? Or watch it before, because there's so many little crumbs, little details or threads that get introduced that sometimes if we're talking over it, we're missing the dialogue. But
and I try to point out the things that Matthew might miss.
That's true. You make notes, which you said. I didn't realize you actually prepare notes for the broadcast, which is really good.
Oh yeah,
that you do that.
I probably spend about 3 hours, I would say, before the episode, getting ready. Between watching the episode before we watch it on the stream and going to about 3 different websites, making notes.
Wow. That's great
Just,
prep.
Going through and finding who the actors are and how things that we've seen in the past show up in the episode that we're about to watch.
That's really
good. Questions that may tie in later on.
And that's why when I type in our little chat, I say you make it look easy. These kind of broadcasts are not easy. Look at the prep work you have to put in. You got to watch the episode before, take notes, make references. Like it takes a lot of work. Then the technical stuff you have to do. It's not easy, but you make it look easy. Even Jeopnerdy here, this is not easy to produce this. You have a lot of stuff going on there, all those questions and the animations and all that, and it's easily taken for granted. So we really appreciate you, Professor and John.
Thank you.
Wow.
I was
There's
going
no
to
Jeopardy
suggest,
next week.
yeah. Well, I was going to suggest that John could fill in for Zoe tomorrow. That's just an idea.
Well, unfortunately, I will be busy tomorrow, so I can't do that.
Oh, okay. Oh, just an idea.
I have no idea what Conti's thinking right now, as far as a guest.
Probably panicking. He's probably
No,
panicking.
Most likely he's sleeping.
Oh,
He probably is sleeping. It's what time there? 4 in the morning.
3 in the morning.
Yeah, about 4.
Yeah,
Based
about
on
4.
tonight, I think Omnicast would make a good captain.
I've been on Question of Trek many times. It's a lot of fun. If you guys haven't watched it, please tune in. It's a really, really good show.
Won't be me because Jeff banned me again.
You've been banned.
I tried to get you on.
He tried to get you on,
a month and
man.
a half ago.
Yeah,
and you refused.
I was busy.
I was busy.
You were trying to you were trying to negotiate who your opponent would be that week. Oh well, if it's Omni, I'm not coming, and if it's this guy, I'm not coming.
I take it Star is just another name for Cinnabon, and it's my guess. I'm filling in the blank.
I have nothing to do this week, and no one asked me again.
I only asked that guy.
Yeah, see, in my case, the problem is I got to work on my jokes better because obviously they're falling on deaf ears, that or I'm accidentally revealing the answer, which I don't intend to. It's not intentional, but sometimes I try to throw something in and, it's the answer. Oh, crap.
I believe this is pointed at Star, who we all know is somebody else.
At you, Jeff. You keep promising to do 24-hour streams and you never show up.
That's a lie.
What do you want to watch? What do you want to
fabrication?
A day in the life of Jeff? What do you want to see? You want to see his whole work day and then come home?
He's the one that said he's going to do a 24-hour
stream. I never said that.
I don't know if you see it in chat, Jeff, but Eric's asking about the question to Trek again.
Yes, Eric, we will be on tomorrow at our regular time of 11:15 a.m. Eastern.
I love how you say that, though, Jeff. 11:15-ish Eastern time.
Well, it's true. Because you never know with us. Maybe
you never know how long it's going to take Professor to pick out a shirt.
And the show could be 4 hours or an hour and a half, depending on who's running it, right? So
we've never gone 4 hours.
Oh,
we've gone 3.
No, you've gone close to 4. I remember I had you because I was doing all my Sunday stuff, and I had you in my ear, my Bluetooth for 3. I'm shopping. I went from one store to the next, and you're still going. I go, okay.
Yeah, you had one show that was like 3 hours and 40 minutes.
Definitely.
Have we gone that long? I know we've gone close to 3.
See, the key is Conti keeps it moving. That's the thing. So when he's the host, it just keeps moving. When the guest hosts come on, and bless their hearts, by the way, love them all, but it meanders. The time stretches out a bit on the show.
Yeah,
that's what happens.
Well, and I just want to remind everyone there won't be any topic times tomorrow, but the following Sunday on June 16th, we're going to be doing a special stream celebrating Father's Day and, of course, my wife's 38th birthday. So you guys can all come by June 16th and wish my beautiful wife happy birthday.
Well, looking
next
back
Sunday.
at all the live streams,
Yeah, not this coming. Yeah, next Sunday. Yes.
What's that, Patrick?
You are mistaken. The longest one is 2 hours 56 minutes and 23 seconds.
That's impossible.
Is that the longest one ever?
I'm looking at it.
Are you sure?
Clearly edited that down.
I mean, because that would make it like almost 3 hours. I thought they did one that was longer than that.
I don't think so.
Well, maybe. Yeah.
Then you started late that day because it was like 1 o'clock.
What does that have to do with the length?
What? Because it was late when you ended. That's why I was thinking it was like 3 hours.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, because it was like 3 o'clock or something, or 3:30 when it ended. Yeah, that's probably what it was.
You must have started late that day.
But we love it. I mean, it's entertaining. I love listening to it. I mean,
you know what the funny thing is? You were a guest on it together with Brother Jay.
Who? Me?
You. Yeah, you.
No wonder why it felt like 4 hours. I don't know. I was stuck. I couldn't leave.
3 to 4 hours is the average time of a Paramount board meeting, isn't it, Omni?
Well, yeah. I mean, it depends where we are. You know, we have the quarterly ones. We go to the resort sometimes. Depends where we are.
Zoe was leading.
Hey, Omni, I want you to float the idea for the rigged ready room.
The rigged
ready for Paramount.
Do a host.
It would sell. I definitely think it would sell.
Host the show, the Rigged Ready Room. Oh my goodness.
The Rigged Ready Room, yes.
And the week before was 2 hours 49 minutes, and that was again you with Space Chicken.
No wonder why it takes. it's me. I'm the problem. I'm stretching it out somehow. It's me. It's me.
Yeah.
But indeed, it was
it's all right, Omni. They love you.
Oh my goodness.
Was not with Conti as the host, so indeed.
Okay, thank you for the fact check, Patrick. I appreciate that. I really do.
Finding it funny.
No, but it's great. It's great. And
because indeed, in my mind, it was also 3 hours and 45 minutes, something like that. But no, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
I'm undefeated in that game, by the way.
By the way, I just want to comment.
I don't remember you ever being on there, Starman.
I don't like how you're saying my name. That's pretty rude.
Hey, Patrick, when I saw you last, you always wear frizzy hair. It looked like your hair was frizzy. The last time I saw your actual camera shot of you.
That's only when it gets a little bit longer. Now it's about 7 millimeters.
Oh, wow.
So it has been a buzz cut.
Yeah, I almost thought you plugged your finger into an outlet or socket or something, and we're all frizzy, and I thought it was cute, but yeah, I mean, you know.
I just want to comment. I can't wait for John to run out of letters for planets and have to do a different first category for Jeopnerdy.
We've got a few letters to go.
Yeah.
He'll start over. He'll start over.
I was going to say, or he'll just start over.
Well, there aren't any Q planets except for Kronos, right? Which you already did, right?
Many
Q
planets.
We already did a Q category, and there was I don't remember how many Qs there were. I think I may have had to mix that with a different letter.
Was that the only one? Okay.
There was a few, I think, of the Q. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The Q are infinite.
But I feel like celebrating.
Woohoo!
I don't.
I always remember Corbin Burnson, of all people, played a Q.
He's good. I like him.
No, he did a decent Q.
They should have brought him back.
He was at the very end of an episode. The one with John Delancey Q was in a shuttlecraft getting away from the Marine or whatever they were.
But was it, who was the other Q? Garrett Graham, the one that wanted to commit suicide?
Right.
Yeah, he did a lot better. Yeah, he did better. His was a better acting. Q in the gray. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
I love the idea of Voyager as a Christmas tree ornament, essentially, on that episode.
Really?
The Hallmark.
Well, they did decorate DS9 a couple times, Chaz.
I said that. Yeah, well, if you want to call it a decoration, Quark had a tribble on his head. That's one of my favorite DS9 parts.
Oh my God, yes. Trials and Tribulations. Yes, great episode. Great crossover.
Indeed.
I loved it, especially where the scene where Kirk is berating Miles O'Brien in line.
That episode totally ripped off TOS.
So,
by the way,
it was like an update.
That was the point.
It felt like an update to me. It was a great. It's my favorite crossover episode because it felt like an update because he had the troubles with tribbles, and then you just go on to Trials and Tribulations, and Darwin, it comes back from out of nowhere, is going back in time to kill Kirk, and even he fails again.
You're forgetting about the animated series episode, right?
Yeah, more trouble or more.
Lest we forget.
More troubles.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a great one too.
Or was it just a story that Cisco told?
Oh no!
I'm just disappointed they didn't.
Very flamboyant, but I think it was pretty true what he said, Jeff. Just saying.
I'm just disappointed they didn't show part of the original ending from Trouble to Tribbles and Trials and Tribulations because I love that scene where it takes Kirk a while to get Scotty to admit he beamed the Tribbles to the Klingons, which is hilarious.
Oh yeah, at the very end of the Tribble where he says, "Where'd you beam him to? Where'd you send him?" And he says, "Oh, Scotty, you didn't." He says, "Oh, no, Captain, I'm not I'm not a what did he say, a murderer or something or something like
Even
that."
though I'm more inclined to like the animated one where it's just one giant big fat Tribble that scares the little Tribble.
Yes. The pink ones are awesome. I love the big pink ones. Those are great.
I think we can all agree.
Thomas.
Lord Cairo. Yeah.
Kiro.
Kiro? Oh, Kiro.
Kiro.
Thanks, Jeff.
No. It's like when he said MacGyver's.
Well, I did that on purpose because Kirk.
I know you did.
Yeah.
I got to call you on that one.
That's
Sorry.
fine.
The Shadows.
I still love
yeah.
Professor James Moriarty, a.k.a. Daniel Davis, a.k.a. the butler from The Nanny. Just makes me laugh.
Niles.
Just saying.
Niles, is that his name? Yeah.
Niles.
That's the butler.
Yeah.
Best character on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I got real excited when he was going to be on Picard season 3, but they did nothing with him. They did nothing with that character. It was just a big tease. There was nothing there.
At least he doesn't have a annoying voice like Fran Drescher was. Mr. Sheffield.
Mr. Sheffield.
God, his voice is so nasally. Not saying I don't hate Fran Drescher, I just hate her voice.
Well, because Fran Drescher, like Jennifer Tilly, has some of the craziest voices in Hollywood and voiceovers. Actually, kind of Minnie Driver does too, now that I think about it.
Wow.
I was shocked that he wasn't British. Mr. Morden, Omni. Oh, okay.
Just so I can connect the lines in my brain, the Maxwell Burke, the answer from the first final Jeopnerdy tonight, that's Titus Welliver, right? From Equinox?
Yes. Good actor. Great actor.
Yeah, great actor. I was just making sure I had the right character.
Oh, and let's say a fond farewell to Pat Sajak, who did his last episode with Wheel of Fortune.
Oh.
And Miss Vanna White's going to stay on for Ryan Seacrest. Yikes.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled about Ryan Seacrest on Wheel of Fortune. Ugh.
I'm just saying, I grew up watching Pat Sajak, so I'm going to miss him.
We all did.
Just like, you know, I mean, I here's the weird part. With Jeopardy, I grew up with my parents watching Art Fleming. Then after him, right, it was, the Canadian, oh, that's terrible. No, I can't. See, my brain, I can't, when I'm sick, my brain can't think. So I'm just like,
If something happens to Ken Jennings on Jeopardy, God forbid they do another round of guest hosts, I'd love to see John.
Well, this last one, they have one downloaded, Celebrity Jeopardy, which has Stephen King against Lynn Redgrave. And I'm like, oh, wow, okay. I haven't seen that one yet. I'll have to watch that. That looks good. Yeah.
I'm a loser in down below. Thomas. Thomas.
Don't put yourself down, Thomas.
A lurker?
Let us do that. Let us do that.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Save it for us, right? Yeah.
Specifically, let Omni do that, right?
Oh man.
He puts us down all the time.
All
Come
the
on.
time. Picks on his shirt.
I mean, come
choices.
on, Lord Rifa?
Lord Rifa.
Mr. Morden?
I'm Mr. Morden.
I'm not telling you what I want.
What do you want? Never ask that question.
But what do you want?
Yeah. I remember Alex Trebek. So yeah, right after Art Fleming was Alex Trebek, and then it's been Mayim Bialik and Ken Jennings. So those are the only four that have
but then they get rid of Mayim Bialik for reasons I don't know. But
yeah, but they're the only four hosts over the last 38 years. It's amazing.
Especially when John smiles, he does with the flannel shirt. He does look like Richard Karn, aka Al Borland. I don't know.
John,
wow.
He's not going to smile deliberately now.
Al Borland. Oh,
I don't think so, Chaz.
Hey, hey, John. That's one of the greatest. That's one of the greatest songs to do when you're doing marshmallows. That's one of the greatest songs ever.
John was doing Wilson. I see what he did there. Well played, John.
Do you have a Binford Tools sign back there somewhere? Binford? Okay.
Anybody aside from me realize Pamela Anderson's the original Tool Time girl, by the way?
Yeah, she was on that show.
Yeah, I remember her, yeah. Uh-huh.
Before Baywatch. That was pre-Baywatch, right? Yeah.
Thomas, there's no uniform. Give it up.
I'll tell you this much: if you ask someone, "Have you ever seen Baywatch?" and they say no, the first thing I'm going to tell you is, "What planet are you on? Where have you been all this time? And do you remember any of the beautiful people on that show?"
Baywatch was like the most watched series in the world for the longest time, wasn't it? Ever or something?
Yes, it was.
And I didn't care for it. I thought it was silly, stupid.
Yeah, but didn't you like the women on it there, Jeff? Come on.
I just didn't watch it.
I'm aware of it. But you've seen it. You've seen it, though.
I've seen bits and pieces.
You've watched episodes here and there. Okay, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't say I watched a whole episode ever. But
Baywatch Nights was not so great. And Baywatch Hawaii wasn't so good either.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm a big Knight Rider fan, so I like Hasselhoff. I'll watch it. You know, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Oh
yeah, I gotta work on.
I memorized theme songs.
I
wish there was a category. I wish there was a category for John that would have us hum theme songs. And if we didn't get it right, then we would miss points. Right, John?
Meet the Flintstones.
Copyright strike coming.
I grew up with a lot of great TV back then. I won't deny it.
Where's Mercer? I want to hear about the astronaut behind the bookcase tonight.
I would love to hear that myself.
Just so you know, you need like a fence or something to cover anything below your nose to do Wilson correctly, John.
I don't think he was doing Wilson.
Yes, he was. I don't think so, Chaz. I don't think so, Tim.
Well, that was Al said that, right?
Al. That was Al.
Oh, Heidi Holmes Wilson. Fucking A. Sorry.
That's all right.
I mean, either way, my comment still applies if you wanted to do a Wilson impression. But anyway.
True.
Yeah, you need the picket fence.
So, did I ask this of you before, Jeff? Of which of the doctors would you look more like that you would pattern yourself after?
Jody.
All you have to do is look at my avatar.
Hell no.
Okay. That was the third one, right? Was that third one?
No.
Or fifth one?
Seventh.
Okay. So there's only two of them. All right, seventh.
Professor McCoy.
That's seventh.
That's
Oh yeah, there he
McCoy,
is. The
yeah.
avatar. I see it. Yep, seventh one. Okay.
Yeah.
See, now I
Question
need
mark.
to find. Yeah, see for myself, I need to find a good avatar. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, the seventh one. Okay. That's big glasses though.
You don't like the new Doctor, Fruity, or whatever his name is?
No, we don't like the new one. Or do we
Chewie?
even mention him yet?
What's his name?
Shooty something.
Gatwa. Shooty Gatwa.
Yeah.
Chewie?
Yeah, I need to find for sure. I need to find Tom Baker, the fourth Doctor, and find a good avatar of him.
Were you?
I'll find it. I'm sure I'll find it somewhere.
Were you asking me a question, Mikey? I was in the other room trying to cook my pizza in the oven.
No, Jazz, I wasn't. No, I just asked Jeff, and he just reconfirmed it was the seventh Doctor that he's patterned himself after.
And Jeff
popping in on the glasses.
and Jeff just proved he's in denial because we know
Isn't
it's
the newest Doctor the first African American one, by the way?
Chewie.
Well, that's the current one.
Shooty Gatwa. Yeah, he's the first African American.
I meant
some people are saying it's woke.
Yeah.
So,
Well, if you go back to the fugitive Doctor, she was also black.
Right. Opal likes Matt Smith. Huh, that's good.
Doctor
That was
Who?
okay. I saw parts of Matthew's episodes. I never saw David Tennant though.
Shame
I
on
did
you.
see Tom Baker, and I saw the first one in black and white. That was
I
the
don't
guy
know.
that was 99 years old that passed, right? His assistant or whatever.
I don't know if anybody here is familiar with the game Lego Dimensions. It's the Lego one where it has the stand that you build the Lego figures and they pop up on the screen. They had a Doctor Who pack for that, and I think it was the 12th Doctor, the gray-haired guy in the suit. And then you can play as every Doctor previous to him. It's pretty cool.
Opal, I like Matt Smith as well, and he patterned himself after Patrick Troughton's Doctor, the second Doctor, who I also liked very much. And Sylvester McCoy also patterned his Doctor a bit after the second Doctor, Patrick Troughton.
Who patterned themselves mostly after Tom Baker? Who was that patterned after him? Was there a Doctor that patterned themselves after?
I have to say the closest is his name just flew out of my head. Capaldi. Peter Capaldi.
Okay, yeah. Peter Capaldi. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, you were going to get it. I would have told you Italian. You would have got it.
It was also
Italian.
it was
Yeah,
also
Peter
a Spider-Man figure that had a
Yeah.
Dalek. But
Well, I'm surprised how far the Daleks have progressed since the first one. We're talking a lot of years here. They really did expand themselves. I still like it. I mean, I like every incantation of each one. So even the those rolling little things on wheels and going exterminate. Yeah. Oh, and I did see that episode you told me about again, Jeff. Once again, how the Daleks were created when the Tom Baker one went backwards in time, and yeah, that was awesome.
Genesis.
Yeah, Genesis. Yeah, great episode.
Genesis of the Daleks. Genesis of the Daleks.
Genesis of the
allowed
Daleks.
is not.
I love Thomas in chat, by the way. Oh my God, Jeff has a hole in his mind.
There's
Really?
a hole in
I
your
don't
mind.
see one. It might be in the background with his
No,
Jeopardy signage back there. somewhere.
That's Jeffrey Sinclair.
No witty response to that, Jeff.
It's Thomas. He's just going to be Thomas.
Thomas is Thomas.
I just take shots
Thomas
at you
was
for no reason,
Thomas.
and know what you mean.
Yeah. And Opal made you. I've seen you on my channel once or twice. It's really good to see you. I hope you keep continuing to endorse channels because she's a really nice person. Opal.
You didn't like Heaven Sent? That is a classic story.
Well.
Oh my God, that's good. That was a quality episode.
I'm trying to see what John's picture is, and I can't identify it. What is that? Who is that? I should say, John.
That's David Warner.
Yes, David Warner playing St. John Talbot.
St. John Talbot.
Oh, Star Trek 5, but he was also Gold. Madred, was it, in Chain of Command? Is that his name?
Set off four lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a St. John Smith in Life is But a Dream, then came back for Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country as Gorkin. So,
I forgot
it was on gear, of course. Yeah.
It would appear we have a long way to go.
Yeah. And a short time to get there.
Don't let it end this way, Captain.
My favorite part of that Undiscovered Country towards the end is where Spock goes, "Doctor, will you assist me in a surgery on a torpedo?" And McCoy just goes, "Fascinating." and then during Chang's dialogue right after that, you hear McCoy going, "I wish he would just shut up." I love that engine scene.
No one kicked you, Cinnabon.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
no one kicked you.
He kicked somebody named Star, not Cinnabon. There's a difference.
It was me.
I didn't kick anyone.
I saw you smirking.
Smirking. How could you see if you're kicked out?
That was the biggest smile on your face we've seen in 78 and 95 weeks.
And I wanted to complete that line. That Jeff said earlier, where he was saying part of the song. And I was going, it's been a long time, and my time is fine with you. Let's see. That's what I was trying to get at.
What Klingon should we be worried about, John, out of curiosity?
I'm sorry, what'd you
I
say?
know Omni loves hearing me sing. I used to have a good voice.
Sorry.
I look forward to it.
Oh, I appreciate that.
John, you have a wild bunch up here right now.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
now, if you remember that movie, you're doing well, The Wild Bunch. Or are we all old enough to remember that one?
Also, can we change Cinnabon's official name to Starabun Bunny?
Yeah.
No.
Starbud Bunny.
Panel of cyberbullies.
What?
Somebody's got to take up for Jeff.
Cinnabon Starman. Maybe we should call you that. That would be cool.
Although he probably ignored Cinnabon for the same reason he doesn't respond to Thomas's comment. So they both gang up on him, though.
I would gang up on anybody.
I'm glad somebody notices that.
Yeah.
He just said he doesn't get. Cinnabon just said he doesn't gang up on anybody, Jeff. That's not true.
We know it's not true.
Never ganged up on anyone.
Uh-huh.
You can't be a gang with one person.
You have cohorts. You have Confederates.
You can't be a gang with two people. You're in a gang.
What gang is that?
Gang. We already established that weeks
ago. The library gang? What do you call it?
The library gang.
What gang is it? I didn't hear you.
It's Jeff's library gang.
Oh, it is a library gang. You did say that. Okay.
Janeway gang. You did say that, I think.
The Janeway gang. Right. Tuvix is. Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Yeah. Justice for Tuvix.
I think Thomas brought up in chat when it happened.
Janeway did nothing wrong.
I agreed.
Yeah.
She made a
mistake.
Thomas agree to disagree.
Janeway was a hero of the Federation.
I think
decorated officer.
Okay, so it was a severe
highly decorated.
Just let me know when I
severe transporter incident, and therefore, as being captain of Voyager, she is responsible for any mistakes that happen on the ship. I'm just saying.
So
Tuvix was definitely a mistake.
Yes. Yes, he was, because it was a transporter incident.
Oh, you're
And
going to say, Chaz?
unfortunately, Neelix and Tuvok were involved. So, yeah.
You're making a mistake.
You're making a mistake.
Hang on. Chaz wants to say something.
Go, Chaz.
I was just surprised nobody brought it up verbally, but Thomas mentioned it in chat that John responded to about Emery Erickson being a repeat for the previous week. John just testing the contestant's memory with that one.
Yeah. I want to see if anybody remembers from last week, and apparently they didn't.
I know.
Well, we didn't.
I would have gotten it too.
I
had
did,
it been a
but-
4-player game.
Yeah, I felt bad.
4 or 5 player game.
4-player game.
Or 6 player. 7.
Yeah, I was still surprised I couldn't get Buck Bowtie. I felt so bad. I wanted to turn in my nerd card, but thank God I got Endgame. I do remember music.
You didn't even remember the correct episode, Mikey. Because you said it was the baseball one, but it was the
Confederates.
And I
Allies.
would like to just say that excuse me was a question because Kirk said excuse me, as in can I ask you a question, God thing. So yeah.
Excuse me is not a question.
It was a question.
It may be indicating that he wants to ask a question, but excuse me itself is not a question.
It was 100% a question.
Well,
excuse me. You want to get kicked again or not?
If there's any
I like that.
If you would have said,
let's
clear this up. If you would have said, "Will you excuse me?" That's a question, right?
Yes.
If you say "excuse me," that's more of a declarative statement.
It's a statement,
yes.
Indeed.
It is.
Grammatically.
Wow.
Now Thomas.
The grammar gang is at it again.
Thomas Potts. I can only say one thing to you.
Wow.
Be here earlier than me, and then you'll get in.
Thomas, you work, don't you? Is that why you're having trouble getting in? Were you trying to get in, Thomas, or are you just heckling?
The reason why there was not a 4-player game this week because there were exactly enough players for 3 games. If there had been an extra person backstage in the last round, I would have brought them up for the last game.
And only if they have not played before that day.
Right, that's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
In other words, Star couldn't get revenge on Omni.
I mean,
for me.
Still feel like it's a conspiracy.
Hey, man, that's a great excuse, Thomas Potts. It really is.
There's 12 games to go. 12 games.
I agree.
And if you get 5,000 points times 12 games, that's a lot of points. You can.
Are there 12 games?
12 more games. There are 12 games to go.
Are you sure about that?
We did the math earlier. There's four more weeks.
With 3 rounds. Yeah.
3 games.
3 games a week.
Per week.
Yeah.
That's 12.
That's basic multiplication, folks. 4 times 3 equals 12.
Oh, wait. Yes.
I'm not counting 100 because 100
for
is
Omni. There's 12 more games. For everyone else, there's about
sorry.
Maybe 6.
Yeah,
guys, my mistake.
Well, what were you thinking? You were counting episode 100? Is that what you were thinking?
No, I was thinking of not only episode 100, but week 100, as in next week is no episode, so that one doesn't count, but
I
see. It moved back,
It moved back.
Yeah, no, he's just moving it back for 2 weeks, right? So
just like Mikey moved back Jay.
Yeah, moved back Jay.
I do love that Mikey.
Let's try to talk one at a time, please. Let's try to talk one at a time.
No.
Go ahead, Chaz.
I was just going to comment. I love how Mikey and Jay are tied on the leaderboard somehow.
I do. I enjoy it. I'm actually happy about that, Chaz.
Say one.
I'm just glad we have points.
Although Thomas has the best score with 1 point.
That's what I said. I'm glad we have points. And I would say to Thomas, too soon? Fake news. Back to Thomas. No, you know what? I'm glad I came up with that name, the Rigged Ready Room. It just sounds perfect. It sounds like a great hosting.
Yeah, it just rolls off the tongue. It's like the perfect meat. It just rolls off.
Makes it
Hey,
super
you know,
alliterative.
right. You know, like Chad said, if you can get Vic Mignogna from Star Trek
It's an
Continues
alliteration.
co-host with the Omni, that'd be great, man. That'd be
I
awesome.
mean, Vic to have as a guest on any of our shows would be a pleasure. I mean, he's
hey, you know, he's got so many stories. I mean, he grew up on a set. Oh my gosh, like I would love to talk to Vic myself if I could. Yeah, he has good stories. It is. Thank you, Opal.
Rigged is a trademark. You can't use it without my permission or pay me.
on the kids. I seem to remember someone else complaining about not getting in the game, even though they were in the back, and it was only 3. What are you talking about? I don't know what's on.
Just throwing down some truth. That's what he's talking about.
I've never complained.
He was not the only
I'm just happy to be here. When do you ever hear me complain about anything?
I mean, through the last couple of weeks, there were sometimes so many people backstage, we didn't have the room to bring everybody up.
Indeed.
I guess that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I still remember someone else complaining. Oh, not you.
If there are
Okay.
still 2 back there, then you cannot do it because then a 4th player game would be unfair.
Oh,
for the
SMH.
person.
Right. SMH.
Is that no you Omni or not you?
I think he meant
Omni?
not me because I'm trying to interpret his comment, but he's talking about other people. I think that were complaining or something. I don't know. It's a shame you work, Thomas, this time of night. We really, I mean, you've joined us before, but I think you need to settle it.
He was visiting his mother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was having dinner with her and everything. Hey, real life gets better and better.
Look, that's more important than anything. Sure, family is very important. Yeah.
Yes.
Not to turn it depressing or anything, but this past Wednesday was my late mother's birthday / my late parents' anniversary, so that kind of sucked for me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I just lost
the same thing
5 years ago, and my dad lost.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Chaz.
Technically Halloween night, but given he was in a hospice bed and it takes hospice an hour and a half to get to the house, it was 1:15 November 1st when he passed. If you look at the death certificate, but hate hospice sometimes.
Well, Thomas, if you spelled grammar correctly.
Ooh,
yeah, grammar.
And you also, your comment was also no, you Omni.
No.
He's on the phone. He's probably typing on the phone. It's hard.
Probably. Probably.
Huh.
One time Omni will defend
They'll
Thomas.
take a freak show to the rescue.
You know, I listen. At least I don't sigh and go boo like some people do, and others get points. You know.
You know what? I've never complained about losing. Honestly, I mean, I'm happy with getting points. If I have a negative day, oh yeah, you're spelled king. Oh, okay, Thomas.
You mean the same people that yell out "rigged" when you get points on me? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, 3 weeks ago I got points and he went boo.
Yeah, boo.
Right, boo.
Boo is right.
Real sportsman-like. What are you trying to?
That's
nice.
That's the correct response, I believe.
Boo.
Yeah.
That's also the same people. It's also same people, whether it be serious or sarcastic, like Jeff, that yell out non-canon whenever there's an Enterprise question.
Well, I really
don't like Enterprise, John. I know you do.
Canon nonsense.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the this game, of course, but the one that we had, the one that I think you barely beat me. What was it? 3 weeks ago, I believe it was, something like that. I got like 3,700 points, and I was like, wow, or 3,500. That's it. Hey, 3,500
What
points.
the heck, Thomas?
Game close. Game close to getting Mr. Omni there, but he came through.
No, you're strong, Mikey, with those anagrams because I can't see him. I can't. I can stare at him, and I can't. 1 or 2 will appear to me. The rest of them I can't get.
Yeah, I know. Those are great. I love. You know what? John puts together some great anagrams for sure. I'm impressed. I mean, the 2 times that I almost swept them, and yeah, I mean, great stuff. Except for the perfect meat, though. I'll never forget that.
Legendary.
That's legendary. Yeah, it's got to stay with me, man. definitely. Perfect.
Jeff, am I the one that's going to have to point out the irony of Thomas saying something about Omni and deflated football names when he has Tom in his name?
Tom Brady, yeah, exactly.
That's a good point, Chaz. That's a good point.
Yeah, Omni. The Deflategate was wasn't that the New England Patriots deal?
I think so.
And
yeah.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, right?
And Tom Brady.
Belichick.
Wow.
Thomas is pointing this out about Deflategate.
Yep.
I'm still not sold on him being a color commentator for Fox, but we'll see what happens.
Neither am I. But
well, yeah, Tom Brady also instituted the tuck rule against that playoff he had against the Oakland Raiders. Boy, that's wow. You know, you still lucky.
well,
I look at it as a
it was in the
fumble.
rule book. It was in the rule book.
Yeah. I know, but I mean, in my opinion, I thought it was definitely a fumble. I don't know about you, but I mean, even though you felt like he was going forward, which technically he was, but it slips out of his hand as he's going forward. So technically, if you lose it off your hand or any part of your body, it's a fumble. And you know, Raiders should have had it, but they reversed it. So.
Now Omni's spouting conspiracy in the chat. Jeez,
it's just one person with his leader is in the chat, is in the room right now with us talking, but it's okay.
Yeah, Jeff.
Thomas, I have no idea what that even means.
Bangs on trash cans so Omni can get the right answer.
But I don't hear any trash can banging.
I don't know what he's talking about.
And how would that help Omni get the right answer?
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
I love how the true leader is trying to pawn it off on Jeff right after that, aka Cinnabon.
Oh, that's the classic deflection.
Oh man.
Oh, a classic deflection. Who's the one that constantly moves goalposts, Jeff?
It's someone named Star.
Someone named
who we know by another name called Cinnabon
with a G.
What?
We're having all kinds of spelling issues tonight, aren't we?
Houston Astros, okay.
You have a lot of alter egos, though, don't you, Cinnabon? You got quite a few.
We already established Jeff spells his name with a G.
I mean, Jeff made
What's wrong with that?
error. I mean, there was a grammar error.
He just denies it.
We have not established that at all.
Jeffrey the Giraffe was good from Toys R Us. He spelled it with a G.
Yeah.
He was a good character. I liked him. You know, get Jeffrey money when you were a kid. That was a big deal.
So, Opal, is there any conspiracies you remember in your immediate history?
Morse code. Opal. Morse code.
Presumably banging on the trash cans in Morse code.
Well, what about smoke signals?
It's plausible.
Or he blinks a certain way, right? He'll blink a little bit.
Oh, yeah, you blink. There we go.
Ah.
Yeah.
It comes out.
Or wait, Jeff goes up with his ear. See,
sarcasm.
Or he'll scratch his forehead just like that. He'll reach and do something.
Sarcasm.
Right?
That's a tell.
You can also do long sigh, short sigh.
What's that line, Augie? Everybody has a tell. Yeah. No.
That's why you wear plaid, isn't it? The answers are encoded in your shirt.
They're encoded in your shirt.
What?
So if I apply a special
You're making
filter,
no sense.
special filter to the plaid.
Omni's got special plaid glasses apparently.
Yeah, right. See-through. He's got those 4D glasses.
The Roddy Piper glasses, right? From They Live.
Well, I could always just do this.
There you go.
Stop picking on him, guys. Please.
I was
Stop
going to
it.
say, the rate it was going during the first game, I was going to make the joke, this is the Jeopnerdy roast to Professor Brainy Specs. But
These guys are just relentless. And you know what? They do it in love. Because I think they realize how much, like I said earlier, work you put in to this, John and you both. So.
Yeah, I have nothing.
John,
I have nothing but
week
love
to
and
week,
respect.
Week to week, John puts in the work.
Jeff's
But
so
you do
important.
too.
He takes up two
Yeah.
spots.
Yeah, but Jeff runs the board every week.
I put in about 30 minutes worth before the show.
So you admit you just phone it in.
That's not what he said.
I'm trying not to look at what's underneath John's name because now I got that stuck in my head. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
I'm just saying, John is the dreamer, and Jeff is the dreamer of dreams. Or we can call him the Oompa.
My work was putting the board together. That's where I put in a lot of work.
That's your Oompa Loompa. That's what we call you. To put the board together.
Patrick's not wrong, Jeff, by the way. That would be cool. The cloaking name.
Well, you can beam. Didn't you beam one time, Jeff, with your way you switched the camera on? You had like a beaming effect one time, didn't you?
Did I? No,
somehow,
I don't
inadvertently.
so.
Something happened. Okay.
Were you smoking something back
then?
then?
Thomas.
Wow.
Your face is that this bigger than Star, Thomas? Dang.
Just dream.
Oh, I think he's pointed that at you again, Star.
Or you and your 24-hour stream you keep promising.
Why should
you keep promising it? I don't.
24-hour barbecue stream. You're going to show us all how to smoke some briskets.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I don't get
it. We've been waiting for it.
Put that comment. So why should Jeff count up all the points in game one?
I mean, briskets take at least 8 hours, right? 8 to 12 hours to do it right.
Patrick.
Yeah.
Did you want to put up your yellow shirt?
Stop kicking me off, meanie. Big giant meanie face.
I'm just saying, I think the yellow shirt fits his hair color in the avatar. I'm just saying. Oh well, that's
this one better.
What is that?
Yeah, that's a Lego of Riker, right? Yeah, Lego. Yeah.
That's Riker?
Yes.
Lego.
You're a dead man.
Oh yeah, look at that one. Woo-hoo.
Who is that? Is it a Klingon?
That's Cisco.
No, it's Teal.
Yeah.
Oh, Teal'c from Stargate.
Teal'c from Stargate SG-1.
You stole my line, John.
He was a Goa'uld. Was he Gould? What was he?
Jaffa.
I'm sorry. The Goa'uld was the other guy.
Jaffa.
Wow, Jaffa.
Here you go, Mikey. Here you go.
Aw, that's so cute. See,
and your nose is a combat.
Thomas loves the Jaffa.
Yeah.
Right, Thomas? Thomas, you love the Jaffa.
He does. Yeah, I even like Patrick's eyebrows that go with his hair and the outfit. It all fits. Believe me, it does. It's one of your better avatars there, Patrick. I'm just saying. I'm being honest.
Wow, so you're saying his other avatars suck?
You know they're all the same.
I'm just saying this is one of my favorite ones he puts up.
It's very
the other
rude.
ones are fine too. Why would you say that I say anything sucks?
But Mikey, they're all the same. The face is the same on every one of them. Just the uniform changes.
It looks like the bottom part of the nose is smiling, just like the mouth is.
Well, the nose is a Starfleet symbol, isn't it? Isn't it? It's a comm badge. Is the nose? Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, I wish Mercy were here.
Look at that brown little nose in the middle. Look at that.
To be fair with Jeff.
Now you can't unsee that.
I'm sorry.
Jeff has that on the screen. We can see the Jeopnerdy logo on the stage in the background.
Well, yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
I bet that screen flashes the answer for Omni.
It does. It does. Yeah.
I'm going to keep an eye on it.
Please do. Watch closely the video feed. Zoom in. Look at it.
You know, Professor Jeff, I would be honored if you used my meme and say the most honorable meat. Just once.
What?
Dead man.
Just so the perfect meat, just so the most honorable meat. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure when I would say that.
I'm just
maybe...
saying. I'm being facetious, okay? Big words, you know. Oh. No, because I love when you like changing, Mr. VP stuff, Steven, and, yeah. No, I don't. He never lied. He's probably doing something right now, Thomas.
Now Thomas is
phone
saying,
number
Oh, he said it on Discord multiple times.
Yeah. Right, holodeck Riker.
Yeah, that's a great scene, Planet X. It's one of my favorites. But actually,
Yeah, it's good one.
well, he gets beat up in one of them, doesn't he? Doesn't Riker beat Apgar, and then Apgar beats him in the other one?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a couple different ones.
I like the one where he gets beat up because that's where he says you're a dead man, right? He gets hit in the stomach and he falls over.
Yeah.
You're a dead man, Apgar.
Dead man.
A dead man. I love it.
And then,
I admitted it again. Oh, man. Thomas, man. You gotta loosen up, brother.
yeah, and then there's that scene where Data is takes on that Klingon. The Klingon the Klingon wants to take him on. So. Yeah.
Oh, from the chase?
Yeah, the chase. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great episode.
I liked it. I liked the matter of perspective. I liked it.
isn't that the first?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Isn't that the
Trigger
first time we
waves.
see a female Cardassian is in the chase? Could be wrong.
I believe
No.
so.
Wait, first Cardassian, you're saying?
No,
First
female.
Oh,
Female.
oh.
Golo Set or whatever her name is.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, by the
Well,
way,
no.
We may have seen one on
did,
DS9 first, right?
we did see the two-parter
Chain
Although-
of Command.
Chain of Command.
Yeah,
the
Coleman
little
Red
girl.
Spotter.
The little girl.
Well, she was
Although,
young. Yeah, I mean, she was okay.
Adult
Yeah.
female Cardassian.
Yeah, by the way, regarding Klingons, I just read some information in Star Trek First Contact. There are actually 3 Klingons that were Borg drones, 3 of them that they said were in the film. You have to look pretty hard, but they're there.
Although
Oh,
also
Interesting.
going back to the chase quickly, the humanoid at the very end of the episode, that's also Salome Jens, aka the female
Yes.
changeling. Right?
That's true.
Yep.
And didn't Frakes direct that episode, The Chase?
The First Contact, yeah. He did.
No, The Chase, not the first kind.
Oh,
The
the
Chase.
Oh, I don't know.
I think that was directed by Frakes, if I'm not mistaken. And
Okay.
he also directed The Search, which had her in it, too. So you must have liked her.
Yeah. And what kind of biscuits are those, Planet X? I would definitely like your mother's recipe and give it to Susanna. I bet she could bake great biscuits.
He did indeed
for sure.
direct The Chase.
Yeah.
Right.
If only Charlie.
And the Search, Part 1, Part 2. Or actually, The Search, Part 2, I think was directed by Frakes on DS9, which had featured her a lot.
He did.
Yeah.
That's what I can find.
And John, you posted that video, that YouTube video, that JTVFX. That was great. Did you see that Wolf 359?
I've not watched it yet.
So
that guy does
good.
great work.
He does such good work.
He does
By
great
the-
work, yes, but I've not seen his latest one.
It's more of a I don't know how you say it. More of like a
Like a preview of the projects he's working on.
yeah, like a medley. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a couple different projects he's got going on right now.
I'm surprised we haven't brought up Omni's favorite DS9 character, Kai
Who's that?
Wynn, what you leave behind.
I just didn't read the question. I was, you know what it was? I was like half listening and half reading, and I just figured, all right, they need the name of the episode, no problem. Like I got
And
this.
also, the bad part about that was what you leave behind was the category.
That's why I see. Okay, but good point, because that's sometimes John tricks you like that, right? Or he'll use the same answer 3 times in the same category, and he makes you think twice about it.
Yeah.
That's true. Sometimes that kind of thing happens.
Yeah, so I guess I underthought it or overthought it, but whatever the case was, it was a mistake.
I
It happens.
wanted to do something which Jeff normally does really well, is looking up Memory Alpha. So I was looking up how many episodes that Jonathan Frakes had directed. According to this, it says that he directed 8 episodes during the Star Trek The Next Generation's 7-year run. One of those is The Offspring, which is a data-centric episode from
Wow.
TNG Season 3.
That was his first one.
He directed 3 episodes each for Star Trek Deep Space Nine and Star Trek Voyager.
Mm-hmm.
And he also directed an episode of Star Trek Disco in 2018. And has since helmed 7 more episodes of Discovery, as well as 6 episodes of Star Trek Picard, and a crossover episode with Star Trek Lower Decks. And then he directed 2 of the best Star Trek films, Star Trek First Contact and Star Trek Insurrection.
What about Strange New Worlds? He didn't do any Strange New Worlds
He
yet?
didn't do any Strange New Worlds, no.
And he did nothing in Enterprise?
No, he didn't do any Enterprise either. I read everything he did, so.
Can I ask something about Star Trek actors and defectors? Because there was a 4-person panel for TNG I saw on YouTube not too long ago. It was Frakes, Patrick Stewart, Gates McFadden, and Michael Dorn. And Frakes made a comment that the other 3 also had directed episodes. I can't place Dorn or McFadden as directors for some reason.
Dorn directed the one, which one was it, in Next Generation? No, did he? Or was it in DS9? It was DS9. He first directed an episode. I can't remember which one.
Okay, I was going to look it up for you if you wanted me to.
I can't remember which one it was. It was a funny one though. It was a humorous one, I think.
Yeah, let me see if they pull him.
I really can't play
in the cards.
In the cards, yes, that was the one.
Yeah,
yes.
He also did Inquisition and When It Rains.
Those are all actually pretty good episodes. Yeah, those are. Yeah.
And then he did 2 Days and 2 Nights in Enterprise.
And that was really good too. Okay, Dorney, huh? Who would have thought?
Yeah, Michael Dorn.
Who else was on that panel? You said that didn't direct or did direct? What were you saying?
Gates
on the YouTube
McFadden
video?
and Patrick Stewart.
So McFadden directed Genesis, I believe, and Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
And-
So the ones that you guys mentioned, those are the only 4. The 3 from Deep Space Nine, and then the 1 from Enterprise. But he appeared in 175 episodes of The Next Generation. The only episodes he missed was Code of Honor, Haven, and Shades of Grey. And then he was in 102 episodes of Deep Space Nine, the 4 Star Trek movies, and 7 episodes of Star Trek Picard, bringing his total to 288 appearances as the character Worf.
That's a lot.
He did a
That's
lot.
a lot of work.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Think about all those hours in the makeup chair. If he takes him 3 hours to put that helmet on, times 288. Oh man,
Yeah.
that's a lot of time.
Didn't he say one time it took him at least 4.5 hours? I thought he said that in an interview once with the guys, Connor Trenier and the other guy from in a podcast.
The Shuttle Pod Show, which is now changed.
Yeah, the Shuttle Pod Show, which is great TV actually. I like it. Yeah.
It's now, but they renamed it. It's a new show now. It's called what do they call it now?
They did an episode 1, right?
Decon Chamber. Decon Chamber. Yeah.
The Decon Chamber. Yes. Why did they have to rename it that? I mean, nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying that I wonder why they.
I like the original name better.
I think it was something to do with the third guy that was on there. They had some business arrangement that went bad. They were kind of hinting at it that they needed to separate from him.
I think there's been 3 episodes now, if I'm not mistaken. Shatner, Terry Farrell, and then a woman that I can't think of.
One of the Lolita. She was one of the producers.
Lolita
Fado. Yep. Yeah. But the Shatner interview was great, and actually Terry Farrell was a great. Because she doesn't usually do too well in interviews. She sometimes comes off a little stiff and a little bit. She was very relaxed with these guys. She was really. Oh. It was good to see her just kind of be relaxed and talk about her experiences.
I don't know how Thomas is getting mental, but believe me, I love that Shatner interview with those guys.
Yeah.
Don't forget Terry Farrell was on Becker with Orville alum Ted Danson.
Yep, Ted Danson. Yeah. That's right.
That's right. That was in Becker. Yeah, Becker. She was in Becker with him, with Ted Danson.
The second show, Ted Danson was behind the bar, and technically.
Yeah, right.
What other episodes did Gates McFadden direct though? Did Gates do any DS9 or Voyager? I don't think she did.
She just did.
Yeah. Well, one of us can look it up. Well, I can look it up. let's see here.
Genesis.
She did Genesis and one or two others, I think, and that was it.
Yeah, let's see here.
I just googled and said Genesis was her only directing credit.
And that was it. Okay, well, she's in the guild then, I guess, right?
Yeah, I don't type very fast.
And that was a good episode, too, actually.
Yeah.
Speaking of only directing,
she directed only one episode during the show's final season, and that was Genesis from season 7.
Right.
by the way, speaking of sole directing credit, wouldn't Star Trek probably be Shatner's only one?
Yeah.
Should be, yeah.
But he's directed some other television throughout the years, like T.J. Hookers and a few other shows that he was doing. He's done some directing.
He also directed. He was the executive producer for Boston Legal, so he actually acted in it, directed it, and sometimes he was the executive producer. So
because they get into the guild. If you direct an episode of television or a movie, you get into the Directors Guild. If you produce an episode, you get into the guild. You got benefits. There's medical benefits. There's pensions. There's all kinds of things you can get into.
Right. I love how they say this about the Genesis episode she directed. It says, despite being ranked among the lesser episodes, Genesis remains an absolute blast to watch once you get past its silliness.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
That episode is second only to Sub Rosa.
Sub Rosa.
And how bad it is?
That was the greatest episode of TNG ever made.
What, Sub Rosa?
Yeah.
What about Code of Honor?
That's like third place.
Okay.
And what about
Shades
it?
Shades of Grey?
Oh, they just mentioned that too. Is that the 11001001?
Aquiel.
Aquiel.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Excellent episode. Should have won awards.
Yeah.
Must concede punch. Ugh.
I think for how, what I think is actually that should have won some awards was the two-parter of Scorpion from Voyager. The way that they did the Borg so well, I have to say, and Species 8472, that was a great creation of a species that could defeat the Borg.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say about Aquiel, why did it have to be the damn dog?
Oh, no. Good question.
Well, it was Rocha, wasn't it? And then Rocha had to change bodies or something, so he ended up taking the dog because he couldn't take Aquiel. She got away.
Yeah.
Isn't that what happened?
I think so, yes.
Well, Rocha wasn't Rocha. Rocha got there, but it wasn't really him. He was a changeling or whatever they called it. What did Beverly call it again?
Shapeshifter.
No, it was a stupid name she gave it. It was like this coalescent being. Yeah.
Oh, coalescent. That's done. Yeah.
So Rocha wasn't Rocha. He could only stay in that body for a week or two, and then he had to change bodies, so he started going after her. She got away, and I guess he got the dog. That's how I took that episode, but maybe I'm wrong.
Huh.
Oh yeah, I think that's what happened.
Yeah, that sounds right. I have not watched that episode in probably years.
You're not missing much. Nope. Although it is comical to see that Klingon come on the ship, Captain whatever his name was, and Worf's looking at him all kind of funny. Like they stare at each other a little bit in the observation. Like Worf's looking at him and he's looking at him like. It's kind of funny.
Was it one of the famous or one of the funniest lines I remember is and in What You Leave Behind, wasn't it Martok who said he was going to take Worf with him Tark hunting? Mm-hmm. Was that it?
Yeah, finally the ambassador will go Tark hunting with me.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that was funny. I love that line. Like, Tarks, yeah, let's go get him. I bet Worf gets half mauled, and Martok probably just takes one and decapitates it and says, "Rah!"
I think Martok accidentally shoots him in the face.
Hey, Worf never got once shot in the face. On the side, maybe, never in the face. Yeah. As we said, the makeup job was extensive, to say the least. Though I think he admitted he cut it down. They were able to cut it down as they got closer to the last times he was doing Picard. They got it down to less than 2 hours, so they were able to put it on fast. You know, so if I remember
relatively speaking.
Yeah, relatively
speaking, yes.
2 hours is still a long time.
It is, but much less than 4 hours. I mean, if you were there starting out doing it and you're 4.5 hours.
That's what I'm saying. It's relatively speaking, it's faster.
Sure. Right.
You sit for more than 2 hours, your DNA starts changing.
The makeup can affect the DNA in your face, right? The solvents and the colors, the pigments especially, yeah, they can mess you up.
I'm glad none of the TNG crew in Home Soil recognized basic science when the creature goes, mostly bags of water, or whatever it said.
Ugly bags of mostly water.
Yeah, that one. And I listed the character Louisa Kim. There was a Kim before Harry? What?
That was impressive, because those characters were so forgettable. I mean, all of them. So that was really impressive that you remembered all their names.
I didn't remember Bjorn Benson, the alliterative one, though, but...
you got that one, didn't you? Oh, you didn't get that one?
No, I wasn't in that game.
Oh, you weren't in that game. Okay.
That was in the first game. I was in the
second
one.
And you jumped in the second one.
Yeah. I kind of wish that John had brought me up. I would have got all the fill in the blanks. I did. I honestly got all 5 of them.
I'm sorry. I can't be the person that's in all 3 games and get max points. Oh, sorry.
Hey, listen. You're welcome. Come on, let's go. Let's do it. I like Walter Gotell too. He played, what was it, Mendel? What was his name? Mendel?
Kurt Mendel or something?
Kurt Mendel. He was in a lot of James Bond movies. He played a James Bond. First he worked for the Russians, and then he worked for Spectre later on in the Roger Moore movies. But I liked him. He was really good. He did character acting too.
What did you call him again?
Walter Gotell is the actor's name, and he played Professor Mendel, whatever, not Professor, but Kurt Mendel, the terraformer, on.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. He really did have a first name. His name was Alexis Gogol.
Gogol. Well, he played but he played 2 different characters technically on the James Bond series. If you watch them all,
yeah. And from Russia with Love, he played.
He was Spectre.
A Spectre agent
right.
That was leading the boats that were coming after Tatiana Romanova and James Bond. And then later, he became Gogol in Spy Who Loved Me.
Yep.
And he was in a few other Bond films after that, Walter Gotell. And like I said, I found out in Spy Who Loved Me, his real name was Alexis. They never said it any other time and in any other Bond film. And the name of M, played by Bernard Lee at that time, was Miles. He was named Miles. So Miles and Alexis. That's actually a trivia question, because most people thought they never knew the names of M and Gogol, but they said those names in Spy Who Loved Me. So, yeah.
Come back on camera, Jeff.
You gave Thomas an excuse to take a shot at you in chat. He said Omni is Dr. No.
I like Dr. No. You know, Dr. No is one of my favorite James Bond films, if not my ultimate favorite James Bond film. Dr. No.
Film. Yeah.
What was his first name? His name was
Major Boothroyd was supposed to be the guy who played him was Peter. I knew his last name, but it wasn't Desmond. Desmond came after that. He started from Russia with Love. That was Desmond Llewellyn who played it for.
No, Desmond Llewellyn was Q. Desmond Llewellyn was Q.
Yes,
Q branch.
But he had an actual.
He's talking about Dr. No. He's not talking about Q.
Oh, okay.
Right? Who was Dr. No? It was. What's his name?
Oh, that's played by Joseph Wiseman.
Okay.
Joseph Wiseman played Q. I mean, Dr. No.
Dr. No.
You know what I'm
And
saying.
his first name is Julius.
Julius?
Julius.
Julius No.
No. Right, because
Yep.
he was a half Asian, half whatever,
Right.
Westerner.
Mm-hmm.
British.
Yes.
British. And he
Yeah, and
lost
like
his
I said,
hands.
the actor who played him was Joseph Wiseman. Yeah.
Yes.
And he was the head of Spectre. He was technically the head of Spectre until he died. So when he died, that's when Blofeld, Ernst Stavros Blofeld, took over right after him. So, yeah.
But Dr. No is a great movie. It's just so, and it was low budget, but it was so good. It was just so
Yeah.
good. It just set the tone for everything.
It did. But Thomas is right. My all-time favorite is still Goldfinger.
Mikey
really
is Auric Goldfinger. Is that you?
I am Auric Goldfinger. Yes, I am.
Goldfinger.
Goldfinger. He's a man with the Midas touch. The spiders.
I keep having to separate.
I
So
even know the
then-
song.
So Cinnabon is Odd Job then, right? Is that how we're doing this now?
Well, yeah, Odd Job is great. Harold Sakata, I mean, great wrestler. He actually, well, yeah. Well, before he became Odd Job, it's weird. He did a lot of sumo wrestling back in Korea. Then he also did some boxing because he did know some martial arts. So when he became Odd Job, they said he's a perfect foil for Bond. And well, you could see it. I mean, he literally throws Sean Connery into the part there when they're inside Fort Knox. So
Fort Knox.
Yeah, that's real. I mean, he's throwing him. He lifted him up, threw him over there, and yeah, that was all him, man. Like
Operation Grand Slam.
Operation Grand Slam. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Oh, but here's the thing I wanted to mention to you guys. Q did really have a first name, and it was mentioned just toward the end of From Russia with Love when Connery's on the phone, and the next thing you know, the lady that comes in, that Irma Bunt, who wants to, hit him with the poison shoe, he's talking to a guy named Maxwell, and that's his name. Q is Maxwell Boothroyd. That's his name.
I didn't know that. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
That's some deep
And
cuts there. I didn't know
too.
even M had a first name until you said Miles. I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Yeah.
If you're Q, does that make him R?
Yeah. John Cleese, yeah. He does have a real name, though. I mean, it is R, but that R does stand for something. I didn't. You know what? I have not even found out yet. I really should go look that up because I'm a big James Bond fan, and
no, I could see that. I didn't realize you had this wealth of knowledge, Mikey, with James Bond. This is great.
Yeah, not Maxwell Smart there, Thomas. Maxwell Boothroyd. Yeah, it's funny too. Is Barbara Bach, who was Inspire Love You. She says, "Hello, Major Boothroyd." Most people didn't even realize that Q had a last name, but she revealed it in that movie too. So there was a lot of reveals. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that.
So Mikey, what's your favorite Bond opening song?
Opening song? Oh, that's easy. It was my friend who I knew on YouTube for only a short time, Chris Cornell. You Know My Name.
Which movie was that?
That was the first one that Daniel Craig did, which was called Casino Royale.
Oh, okay. I don't even remember that one. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm thinking of the classic ones.
Name. It's a great song.
No, I'm sure it is. I'm thinking of the older ones, I guess. I'm thinking of the...
Well, I mean, if you want to say the older ones, Duran Duran, obviously. A View to a Kill.
A View to a Kill. That's a good one.
Absolutely.
And
then, of course, Goldfinger by Shirley Bassey. Don't forget, Bassey did 3 opening theme songs. She did Goldfinger, she did Diamonds Are Forever, and she did Moonraker.
Right.
Yeah. She's the only one to do that.
My favorite is For Your Eyes Only with Sheena Easton.
Yes.
That's
and
my
that
favorite.
Is the only opening theme song, believe it or not, of the Bond films where you see the actual singer.
Yeah, she's actually in it.
The song.
Yeah, that's my favorite opening one. I mean, Goldfinger's up there, obviously, and the Dr. No is not really a song. It's just the theme, the James Bond theme, which I like too. But
by Monty Norman. But there is an actual song, and it's the 3 Blind Mice. Here they go, 3 blind mice.
That's right. The Jamaica. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The game's done down. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually.
Mikey,
Oh,
you'll have to do a James Bond stream. I mean, this is. I didn't realize you had this much of a wealth of knowledge on that, man. Please invite me if you do it.
I did a James Bond stream. If you watch, well,
I missed it.
I will do a renewal. I will do a renewal of all the films eventually. But there is one I did when I had my terrible computer before, but I managed to put it through. It was about the James Bond franchise, and it was just after, No Time to Die came out, and I went over every single film, including what they used to call the non-canon film, but now, according to the film,
I don't like that film. I don't talk about that film. I don't talk about that film. No, we don't talk about that.
You don't want me to say it?
You can say it. I just don't like it.
Never say the name of that
Never
film.
say never again. Yeah.
Well, not that one. No, I was thinking about for Her Majesty's Secret Service or something. That's the one I don't like.
On Her Majesty's Secret Service, actually still considered one of the top Bonds of all time, even though Lazenby only did one time on it.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, he would have done Diamonds Are Forever. He would have done that after, but for some reason, I guess they wanted Sean back because, as a continuing thing. I think they offered him a lot more money, and so he agreed to do it. But
Thomas, I was thinking he destroyed his computer like he did the Spectre machine, right? Not the Spectre, the Lecter. The Lecter.
Yeah, the Lecter, right.
The Lecter machine.
The Lecter, right. But don't forget, the Lecter only did signals, Thomas. It didn't destroy other machines. It interpreted signals from submarines and other military crafts. So that's why the British wanted the Lecter, because the CIA have always wanted one, and Russia had it, and so.
It's just,
from Rushworth Love. Yeah.
It's just people are just envisioning how you destroyed that machine. So that's all. It's just people have different versions in their head.
Right. The laser that Goldfinger had actually was an early form. What they did is they added in a little bit of lighting, and then they also, because I watched behind the scenes, so what they did is they added a little bit of lighting in. They did a little bit of pasting, like a little bit of that, the gold, like it's a gold laser, and so they put in some of that dye, over the film and everything, and that's how it came out. So I mean, the effects of it were pretty crude back then, but if you really watch it in, say, like enhanced, the remastered, they did a lot of these Bond films remastered.
Yes.
If you look at it that way, it's so cool.
Patrick.
Yeah.
You expect me to talk?
John, I think this has become the Mikey's Bond stream.
Yeah. Big possibility.
Good night, Jeff.
Just a possibility.
I'm gonna head out. Have a good one, guys.
Are you going to bed? Good night, Cinnabon.
By the way, Live and Let Die, Paul and McCartney is a good Bond song. But anyway, see you guys later.
Which one?
Live and Let Die by
Live and Let Die. Paul McCartney. That's a great one. Yeah, that's a good one too.
That is a good one. I like that one too.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Live and Let Sleep.
Good night, Chaz.
Oh, yes, Ramirez. Yeah, that's a good one, Opal. Yeah. I've seen all the Highlander films. It's awesome. Yeah. Did you get Mikey's bet? Yes, he did. I betted 0. I bet 0 so I could get 100 points. I'm happy with any points. Let's be honest on this at this point. Get the point?
You're still in the running, aren't you? I mean, where?
Well, yeah, me and Jay are in 6th place. Yeah, we both have 3,900 points. I thought, wow, that's impressive.
So
most impressive.
Mikey and Jay, 3,900 points. Okay.
Yeah. Huh. Oh, thank you, Opal. Hey, Jeff, honestly, I didn't intend this to be a James Bond thing, but since we were so interested in, I just wanted to let you know I love it. I love James Bond. I am a fanatic.
I could see your passion for it. I didn't realize you had such a wealth of knowledge in there. I didn't even know.
Yeah. I hope that John does a James Bond segment just out of the blue, and like a category, I would get it all.
Obviously, details I never even heard of before. First names, yeah.
That's fabulous. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, no, it's a great series.
Hang on, John. Yeah. John's trying to say something.
Yeah.
I was going to say, first of all, I'm going to start winding down the stream tonight, but
Yeah.
maybe Mikey should do another James Bond stream at some point on his channel. He obviously has a wealth of information to share on that.
My goodness.
Yes, I will. I will do, because John asked for it. I will do a reboot of the James Bond franchise, and I will include all the films, including the On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Never Say Never Again, and Casino Royale from 1967, which is the parody Bond, which has David Niven, Woody Allen, and Peter Sellers as 3 different Bonds, and Ursula Andress as the Bond girl. She comes back from Dr. No. So, yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm done.
John got here. 4.7 hours? No.
There's 47 again, huh, John? Yeah, it's good.
Exactly. It's everywhere.
Oh, I didn't get that, damn it.
Yeah, 47 is the magic number in Trek, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the rumor.
It's a distinct possibility.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to thank everyone for joining us tonight. As we mentioned earlier, there won't be a game next week, but we look forward to seeing you back again here in 2 weeks. I see that Opal is asking about the channel link. I'm just looking it up real quick.
Right. Whose channel? Your channel, I guess, or what channel is he?
Are you referring to Mikey's channel?
Mikey's channel.
Oh, Mikey's channel.
Okay.
Mikey Sue's 4.
Mikey Sue's 4. Yeah, there it is, guys. And Opal, yeah, I'd love to see you back there, Opal. I appreciate your support and patronage, and everybody else. I've seen Thomas Potts. Yeah, he's been in my chats a few times. He's a good guy overall. He just gets his facts a little muddled, but we love him.
Well, he's brainwashed by the bunny.
Maybe that's what it was.
Bunny brainwashing.
Bunny brainwashing. There you go.
I know, Thomas. That was a silly question I asked, right? I know. That was shame on me. You're right. 100% right.
Thank you,
Continue, John. Continue.
Yeah.
Slender.
So there's no show next week. If you're looking for something to do next Saturday night, you might want to think about doing some research and brush up on the animated series. It probably help you gain some points in the coming weeks as we head for game 100.
I'll do it.
What an excellent suggestion, John.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, good suggestion. I was going to say you're going to renew it, right, as it's going to be known still as week 96, correct, John, in 2 weeks?
Yes, it'll still be week 96.
Yeah, it'll still be week 96. Okay. Yeah, so we'll still have four weeks for you, Patrick, to leapfrog over Omni. Come on, you know you want it. You want that first place. Come on.
What happens on June 29th, Thomas?
Nothing. Just nothing. If DNA will change, but nothing. Nothing further than that. But I appreciate, John, that you will let me sleep next week.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Well, I hope to see everyone here for AQOT tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Morning.
Question to Trek tomorrow.
Morning.
Well,
Afternoon.
11:15 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess it's early morning for me, right?
Question of Trek channel.
The Question of Trek channel.
And no Life with Matthews Babylon 5 stream this coming Monday, but we should be back the following Monday.
TKO. Great episode. TKO.
Yeah.
Right. And please, I
it
hope
technically knocks me out.
And as I said one time, yeah, as I said one time before, I hope everybody in the chat and everybody here in the panel comes to say happy birthday to Suzanne next Sunday on the 16th. So That'll be at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 o'clock Central. Should be in plenty of time after AQOT rolls. So
change your clocks to American time. Is that that's nice? That's real open-minded of you there, Thomas. It's good. You should be on American time. All right, set your clock to American time, not that European time.
Yeah, he does work for an American company. That's true. In the Netherlands.
So wow.
10% of TKO is good. No, Thomas, come on, man. It's good. It's good. It's good. I don't want to say anything to spoil it, but I'll go in open-minded. It's good.
Yeah. Based on the differences of opinion, I'm quite interested to see how this episode turns out.
And I don't want to say anything because I don't want to compare it to stuff. I don't want to open my mouth. I'm just going to be quiet about it, but then we can talk about it afterwards.
To be fair, John, the B plot's good.
Yes.
The A plot,
yeah, we'll not be joining the live for that one.
But you have to like a certain kind of genre to appreciate it. I'll just say that. And I'll leave it alone. And I like that genre. So that's why maybe it's appealing to me. But I don't want to say anything more than that. So.
Fascinating. On that note, I think thank you. Glad you all could make it. We look forward to seeing you back here in 2 weeks.
Thank you for having us, John. Great boards as always.
Thank John.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thank you, Jeff, for
awesome
scoring.
Thanks.
Hashtag Janeway did nothing wrong.
Agreed.
Justice with your Vix.